Hello and welcome back to Pull for Initiative, the Dungeons and Dragons live stream where the audience influences the story. I am your dungeon master, Ben or Benjamin, it's as I am known on the internet, and with me I have Mint, otherwise known as MB Banshee, who will be playing today as Lise DeForest. Go ahead and say hi to everyone, Mint.
Hello, friends.
I believe you have a zipper with you there today in your lap. Just off camera.
You might see her butt in my face occasionally. Just a warning.
Chat is absolutely going off the shits and started a hype train while we were on the waiting screen, so that's fun.
Oh, nice.
I just want to say, by the way, I don't know that we'll necessarily get to it this stream, everyone. Everyone's demanding you show Zipper, by the way.
Okay, here she is. Everyone say hi. Everyone say hello.
The tiny baby.
Here she is.
She is so much smaller than Button.
Yeah.
She's older than Button, though, which is the fun part. She's a granny.
She's an old lady, yeah.
But yeah. I don't know that we'll necessarily get to this during this stream, but who knows? We sometimes will plow through a ton of shit really quickly, so it's entirely possible. But there are things planned. This is October 3rd, so the first Sunday of October 2021. I do have things planned for October. Some somewhat spooky things planned for the month. I don't know that we'll necessarily get to them this stream, but who knows? We may. But you won't want to miss the streams this month, everyone.
I'm excited. Halloween's my favorite holiday.
That said, we are going to pick up exactly where we left off. So, for anyone who does not remember or was not here when we streamed last, you had just attacked the roots of this massive tree at the heart of Mirewood. And the tree seemed to not like that and repeatedly pulled back from your attacks. And after a few attacks, decided to get up and start animating. And you are now looking at a very large tree that is his roots have gnarled around to form like multiple legs to kind of like crab walk around. And you, as you look up at this, it is what's called a gargantuan class monster. As you look up at this, you see like these roots are constantly gnarling around each other as it moves. The trunk is swelling toward its center, and there's like light peeking out of the cracks of bark that are splintering, and toward the top a face seems to form with like fiery coals for eyes. And we left off on your turn in the initiative order, but now this tree is going to have to roll initiative.
I bet. I hope he rolls low.
Well, believe it or not, this dexterity is not this tree's strong suit.
What? With all of his legs? How could it not be?
Alright, so actually rolled pretty well. However, because we are at a certain point in the initiative order, will be right before you, and it is currently your turn. So it's actually going to be as far away from... It's going to be the last thing to happen after your turn. So weird how that worked out. Okay, so I believe you took your action in casting that spell. Did you have any bonus actions that you were going to take? I can't remember. Did you...
No,
I can't remember if you used your bonus action for extra fire damage.
I'm sure that I did.
Okay. In that case, it's just Foxbud that still needs to go.
Right.
He is in the ethereal plane. He comes back from the ethereal plane.
Yeah, he's gonna he can, when he comes back, he can come back at any point he can see within 10 feet.
Yeah.
So he's just gonna blink over here.
Okay.
And I guess I'm just gonna have him stay by Cassandra because he'll do good there. So I guess I'll just have him hold an action if any of these.
Are you readying an action?
Yeah, like ready an action.
What is the triggering condition on that action? What is the action?
If anyone comes within biting range, he will bite them.
Okay. All right. In that case, that is his turn. That is the end of your turn, actually. So now he needs to roll a d20, I believe, right?
Right. Yeah. 19.
Okay, yeah, that'll do it. So, yep, he reappears and immediately blinks right back into the ethereal plane.
He disappears like, "Oi!" and then disappears.
Yeah. Ooh, actually, that's interesting. He's readying an action, but he's only going to be able to do it if something is in the ethereal plane with him. He won't be able to bite anyone.
That's true.
For all intents and purposes, Foxbud is not currently right there. He is in a completely different plane.
Well, that's fine. Whenever
Okay.
he'll do it when he comes back.
Okay. Okay. And so next up we have the enemies labeled M and G.
Wait, can he come out of the ethereal plane at will?
No, at the start of his next turn.
Okay, so he can't like manually have the spell end.
I think you can choose to have it end, but then it's over. You won't be casting it again until you cast it.
Right. I mean, he can cast it at will though, so it's not like he has spell slots.
Yeah, does he have a limited number of times he can cast it? I can't remember if I put that in there.
No, he can do Misty Step once a day, but it just says at will blink.
Gotcha. Okay.
So
Yeah.
no.
And when the spell ends in the ethereal plane, you return to an unoccupied choice you can see within 10 feet. You can see in here, you can only affect it. I don't know if you can necessarily end it.
Okay, it doesn't matter. It's fine. I was just curious.
Yeah. I mean, feel free to read through the spell and point out for me if I miss something, but I don't know that you can necessarily end it yourself.
No, that's fine.
You're kind of just blinking in and out.
I don't really care
against your will at that point.
It's fine.
Okay. M is going to continue making its way over and is unable to currently do anything. This sucker moves pretty slow. And G is actually going to get close enough to attack Cassandra.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to roll attack. Ooh, that's probably going to hit. Yeah, pretty sure a 22 hits. Okay. Oh, but it rolled piss poor on damage. 2 damage. Cassandra takes 2 points of damage, and she's still not bloodied. And now we are back to top of the order. It is turn 9. At the end of next turn, Foxbud will end blink, but it sounds like can cast it at will, so
yeah,
enter blink if he needs to.
Yeah.
All right. Next up is H, who can also get close enough to attack Cassandra.
Leave her alone, you fucking bitches.
Oh, but rolled a nat 1. All right.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I think I'm going to have that be again what it was last time. Rolling a nat 1 on this tree is bad for your health. this poor monster falls into the water ungracefully and is prone.
Idiot.
You said purple for prone, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and then now it's Cassandra's turn.
Fool. You messed with the wrong MILF. I guess have her attack H since it's prone.
Okay. Do you want her to do her bonus action attack as well, or do you want her to cast some kind of spell?
No, yeah, you do whatever you want.
I don't know. She's not looking great.
Yeah, and there is a big monster now, but I don't know. You know?
She's still got 1 first level spell slot and 2 second level spell slots.
Yeah, but I feel like we're gonna
healing.
need that for the big boy when he inevitably tries to eat or stomp on me.
Okay, so dual attacks then, not cure wounds.
Yeah, for now.
Okay.
Maybe wait until she takes a little more damage.
Would you like to roll the attacks?
No, you got it.
Okay. Let's roll.
Has advantage on that other one, right?
And that's a good thing because it was a nat 1. Good thing she has
Oh.
advantage on it.
Yeah, because he's prone.
That's 19 and 15. I think both of those are gonna hit.
Fuck yeah.
That's a 8. All right. For the first one, yeah, she brings her first scimitar down onto this onto H, and just like splits its like body in twain, and it sinks into the water, and then spins and brings a second attack over on G. Oh my god, and does 10 damage. That'll do it.
Shit.
And destroys G as well. Cleaves it right in half.
She's so strong. So buff.
And that was her bonus action. And yeah, so that's her turn.
Nice.
And
Oh no.
we are now up to this giant tree.
No, what he gonna do?
The tree angrily lets out this like incredibly deep like roar that's so loud it feels like it's all around you. Like has multiple like branch arm things that like reach out angrily toward the sky as it screams.
Cool. Very nice.
And it begins making its way toward you guys, and it casts. Well, I guess it uses its action. I guess it's a spell, but it's not really a spell. Grasping root,
Oh no.
and it's going to do that to. That'll do it, just in range. To Cassandra.
No! Leave her alone!
Needs to make.
What does
The melee
grasping
weapon
root
attack.
do?
We'll see.
What does it do?
Ooh, yeah, that's absolutely gonna hit. Okay.
No!
So one of its giant feet like plunge into the ground and roots shoot into the ground, and you feel the earth around you vibrating as all of a sudden the roots burst back out of the ground underneath Cassandra and begin wrapping around her. On a hit, the target must make a strength or dexterity saving throw or become grappled. But first we're going to determine damage.
Oh no. Can she still...
That was not bad at all. Takes 4 points of damage.
Can she still cast spells if she's grappled?
Yes, she just cannot move.
Okay.
So 4 points of damage. She is definitely bloodied now. And now she's going to make a strength check to see if she can resist
Avoid
being restrained by these or grappled by these things.
You can do it. I believe in you.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
That's a 6 + 2. That's not going to do it.
Oh no. It wasn't enough.
She is officially restrained. I'm going to put, not restrained, grappled. I'm going to put like a little net on her to say that she's grappled.
Net.
Okay. So that is that. Let's see. Let me look at this really quick. Man, that's 15 feet. You are within 15 feet of it. So I'm going to need you, Lise, to make a DC 14 Wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Is this a charm?
Is this a what?
Is this a charm?
This is not a charm. This is actually quite the opposite.
Oh no. And
You are resisting being mentally affected by its frightful presence. We are seeing if you are going to become frightened.
Interesting. Okay. So for a dexterity saving throw, I roll a d20 and add my dexterity modifier.
For what now? A wisdom saving throw.
Oh, for a wisdom. So I roll a d20 and add my wisdom.
Yes.
I forgot how to play this game, I guess.
It's been 2 weeks and you forgot now.
Well, that's probably not good. 12?
Okay, so you failed.
Well, hold on. No, hold on, wait. Oh, actually, I don't know. Can I not do it now? I was gonna use my doubloon to give myself advantage. Or did I already do that?
I think you already did that today. I could be wrong.
I think I did it too. Can I use the inspiration? Or you already told me it failed?
Yeah, I already told you it failed. Sorry.
Fuck! Why did you speak so quickly?
Well, because you told me your result.
Shut the hell up.
Okay, so basically the way this works is every one of your turns, at the start of your turn, you can re-roll that roll and try again to resist fear. But until you successfully resist fear, you cannot willingly move closer to it. And I believe, let me check really quick, you have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of the fear is within your line of sight.
God damn it.
So you are fucking rattled to your core and you cannot attack effectively right now.
Cassandra, I'm really scared of trees.
You're wetting your pants. Okay,
I have a nightmare
with that,
just like this.
funny enough, it is now your turn. You can re-roll that to try again.
Cool.
Oh, no,
Nope.
at the end of each of its turns. Sorry.
Okay, well, okay.
We'll just ignore that.
Okay.
So what are you going to do?
Well, so I can't attack this thing, but I can still... I guess I'll attack M then, because I don't know what else to do.
While you're deciding,
Oh no. What?
you hear a familiar sound.
What? No! Go away! Now's not the time!
Bedlam shows up and
Go
says,
away!
Goodness, dear, you appear to be in a bit of a troubled spot.
I seriously don't have time for this right now. What do you want?
says,
I'll be honest with you, dear. I am rooting for you. I would much rather you not die right here.
I'm sure you would. What do you want?
He
Can
says,
you see
well-
I'm about to throw a fireball at this thing. Can I help
He says-
you?
says,
Well, quite honestly, I'm not here for you. I'm here
Okay.
for the people.
Cool.
and
Whatever that
Lise,
means.
you don't see Bedlam anymore. He leaves, but reality stays paused. This is another one of those moments where Bedlam is effectively speaking directly to the audience.
She's just looking around like, what the fuck is the purpose of this? Hello?
Now, Mint,
What?
if you are watching the stream, if you are looking at the stream on any window, I'm going to need you to close out of it because We are about to have a poll, and you are not allowed to see the results of that poll.
That's illegal. No, I'm not watching the stream anyway.
Bedlam. If there were a camera watching all this, Bedlam would now be leaning on the screen and talking directly to the audience, and he says,
All right, here now, ladies and gentlemen, and all non-binary individuals, I am looking to influence this fight, but I just can't decide if I want it to be more down to the wire, or if I would like to see Lise succeed easier. So, you're all going to tell me, am I going to help Lise, or am I going to hurt Lise?
This is homophobia.
Start voting in chat now. Will Bedlam help Lise or hurt Lise?
Guys, you just heard about homophobia? Not good.
Ooh, I'm not going to tell you the results of this, but it's close. It's neck and neck right now.
I will take Zipper away, and you will never see her again.
Oh no, boys. Mint's holding Zipper hostage.
Well,
Careful what you vote for. You may never see Zipper again.
I mean, she's very contently just sleeping, so... I'll disturb her slumber. I'm a maniac.
Ray says, we have to be nice. We caused the giant tree monster.
Yeah. What the fuck? No, you don't have to do anything.
Meanwhile, Imp is screaming mischief in chat, so...
Yeah. I feel like...
Very split vote here.
I feel like...
All right. We have... I'm going to say 10 more seconds on this vote, everyone. If you have any additional votes you want to get in, you can get them in now. 10, 9, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that's the poll. All right. So, we are coming back to it. So, after Bedlam has consulted the audience, he appears back to you, Lise, and he says,
Lise, I have something to tell you.
I don't want to hear it.
No, you truly do want to hear it. I promise you do.
What is it?
I know of a little weak spot on this tree.
I look him dead in the eyes. If you fucking tell me to aim for the glowing spot on this big tree, I am never going to speak to you again.
He says,
uh-oh, that's bad news.
You better get the fuck out of here right now. I never.
A bunch of carnival style, like, giant arrows with like lights around the rims begin pointing at the giant bulging spot on this tree. Oh my god.
Start dying or what?
The arrows are all pointing at that spot, and he begins dancing in front of it, and he says, "You'll want to aim your next attack right here, dear! Go ahead, line up that shot and blast him clean!"
Yeah,
and he is providing you advantage on attacking this particular part of the tree. Now, the way that's going to work is you have disadvantage on attacks because of frightened, but he is giving you advantage so it cancels out. You have a normal attack if you were to attack here.
Okay. All right. I guess it was a little bit helpful. I won't kill you yet, but my god, if you're on thin fucking ice...
Consider my timbers shiver, dear!
I hate you so much.
He starts shaking violently, and you hear like rattling sounds as he pretends to be shaking violently.
I'm quite frightened, just like you, dear! We're one and the same right now!
Oh my god, this is homophobia. I have to get out.
Your frightful presence succeeded!
I swear to God, it is my mission to punch you in the face one of these days. I'll get there. Okay.
And then he lines up and he says, "Anyway, now, dear, I'm going to be on my way. Good luck on the fight. I am rooting for you. I promise I am, dear." And he dives into the water and disappears from view.
Into the water? What the fuck?
It is a very short, stagnant pool of water, but he dives into it as if it's like 10 feet deep.
That man. All right.
And time resumes.
Cool. She's got a fucking migraine now. I guess I'll do second level burning hands on the glowy spot with all the arrows.
Okay. Okay.
It's a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Well, again, like I said, dexterity, not this tree's strong suit.
DC 13?
Does minus... Okay, 15 do it?
Yeah. Shit.
Well, sorry to hear that. Does that prevent any damage, or does it...
I think it's still... Hold on. Yeah, it still takes half damage.
Still takes half damage. Okay.
Yeah, so let me roll.
So roll damage. Also, actually, I think it's safe to say you could probably sneak him into this cone as well. I'm going to have them do a dexterity saving throw as well.
Oh, okay.
I'll just say that can work.
Yeah, I mean, it's a 15-foot cone.
Ooh, he definitely fails, so he's going to take full damage.
Okay, that is 12 plus my charisma is 15. So
15 total damage?
Yeah, so have that for the tree.
Oh, okay. Half of 15?
Yeah, because he succeeded.
Does the damage roll
throw.
happen like just one damage roll for everyone, or does that happen?
Yeah, no, it's a 15-foot cone, so I roll damage and they all take.
Okay.
That.
And so that's 15 full damage and then 7 if it's half. So you cast Burning Hands, and first we'll do M because that one's gonna be a little easier. M takes double damage. And just is enveloped by this tornado of flame and just immediately is incinerated to ashes and collapses to the floor.
Eat shit, you fucking plants.
That fire then also hits this giant tree monster. You do 7 damage. It's doubled because you're hitting wood. Does 14 damage. But something else happens. When that fire hits that core of that trunk, it burns away some of the bark, and that light inside of the core intensifies, and you see jets of flame shooting out of the cracks of this trunk. And rather than 14 damage, it takes 28 damage.
Oh my god. Cassandra, I'm gonna burn the tree from the inside out.
Yeah, it does not like that. It reels back and it roars out in agony.
I'm sorry. You're trying to kill me.
As ashy chunks of its trunk just melt away.
I would be more than happy to talk this out, but you don't seem like the kind of person to just talk through your problems. Maybe we could go to group therapy. Maybe that would help.
Did you take a bonus action?
Yeah, I added my charisma modifier.
Okay. Then in that case, it is now Foxbud, who returns from the ethereal plane.
Yeah. Can he do something to Cassandra to make her not grappled anymore, or is that not something that he can do?
Yes, actually. The roots
can be attacked,
Mm-hmm.
but it will not hurt the tree.
Yeah, that's fine. I just want to help. He right now his job is helping Cassandra.
Okay.
So I roll an attack on the roots or whatever.
Ooh, Lux actually just brought up a really interesting point in chat. I didn't bring this up, but when you see those jets of flame shooting out from the core of this tree, like this trunk, you feel good. Before you felt shitty when you shot the roots. Now you're suddenly feeling really good.
Cassandra, the thing that makes me feel good is in the tree. I think it worked out. I think the tree ate the thing that makes me feel good. Okay, I'm gonna roll a bite attack on the roots. That's not gonna do it. Can she give him advantage? Because she's next to him.
Actually, wait, hang on. Yeah, that is how he works, isn't it? Hang on.
What do you mean?
I believe that actually is something that he has pack tactics, right?
Oh yeah. He has advantage on rolls against a creature if at least one of his allies is within 5 feet. Well, it says any ally isn't incapacitated. Is grappled.
That's not incapacitated. That's just like a restrained condition.
He gets advantage. He only rolled 3 better. Does a 12 hit?
It does not hit. These roots are like constantly moving, and Foxbutt attempts to bite at some of them to pull them off her, but he's just not fast enough to grab some of them.
Oh, he's doing his best. He's trying. And his blink ended now, right?
No. I believe it will end next turn.
Oh, okay.
So he can roll one more time.
Can he choose not to go, or no?
I think you have to, but I could be wrong.
It's fine. 16.
16?
Yeah. It's fine. I'd rather him not, I'd rather him not get more hit, so it's
At the
fine.
end of each of your turns for the duration of the spell, on a roll of 11 or higher, you vanish from your current plane of existence. Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't say that
if you have a choice or not.
You have a choice or not.
You cast the spell.
I'm gonna assume not.
Yeah, that's fine. He disappears again. He rolled a 16.
Okay. Yeah. So he disappears from existence. And that means we are back to. Oh, yep. M and G are dead. Yep. It's just you guys in the giant tree.
Me and the tree, baby.
Yeah. All right. So in that case, it is now Cassandra's turn. What is
Cassandra
doing?
Has she responded to any of the things that I've yelled at her about so far? She doesn't seem to care.
She says, what do you mean the thing that makes you feel good? I don't know what that means.
I don't know. Do you remember when I told you that it felt pretty good? And then hitting the tree was making me feel bad. But now when I hit the tree, it makes me feel good. The light, right?
I don't know if I like the sound of trees making you feel good. This sounds strange.
I know. I'm not really. I don't know. I'm not actually that good with magic, Cassandra. I know that yeah. I guess we'll find out, right? Together. What a cute swamp date, right?
Yeah. Not enjoying this one, and she's just she's got all kinds of wounds that are bleeding at this point. The roots are scraping at her.
Please heal yourself. I wish I could heal you, but alas, I am stupid and have no heals.
So, what do you want her to take for her actions?
I'd like her to fucking heal herself.
That can be a bonus action healing word, where you can cast healing hands as or cure wounds rather as an action.
I want her to use her action to try and get out of grapple, and her bonus action to heal herself.
Okay. To try and get out of this attack, she's going to need to attack the roots because they are entwined around her. She is going to need to destroy them if she wants to get out.
Okay. Can she do that?
So she'll need to make an attack roll.
Okay.
Okay. Just letting you know. It's not just like a flat strength check.
Oh,
okay.
Go ahead, buddy boy.
We'll run that attack. Ooh, that just barely does it. Okay. So she rolls damage. I'm on the wrong page. Ooh, that'll do it. She hacks away with her scimitar and manages to cut enough of the roots away that she's able to pull them off of her, and she is no longer grappled.
God, she's so buff. She's got rippling abs.
And then do you want her to use a bonus action to cast Healing Word on herself?
Yeah.
As a first level or second level spell?
Use that per first level.
Okay. We'll do that now then. She rolled kind of poorly.
Oh no.
She heals herself for 4.
That's better than nothing, I guess.
Yeah, it's about as poorly as she can do when it comes to healing.
I have some health potions, so don't worry. Even if you run out of spells, I can still give you some help.
She psychs herself up, and some of her wounds magically close up a bit, and she's no longer looking bloodied.
Nice.
Next up is the tree, who, for lack of anything else, is going to continue moving closer. Cries out,
I wish I could speak tree.
a massive voice just booms all around you, seems to shake the forest itself. Again, for lack of really anything else to do, casts Grasping Root on Cass again.
What? Why don't you want to attack me? I'm standing right next to you, and I'm hitting you with so much fire. Leave my girlfriend alone. What the fuck?
That one does not hit.
Yeah. Learn your lesson, old man.
Yeah, plants one of those root feet into the ground again, and the roots shoot into the ground and wind into the earth and like kind of vibrate the earth itself again, and shoot out and try to grab Cassandra again, but I think she's ready for it this time and narrowly avoids the roots and cuts them away. And now you are both going to roll a... Oh, actually, we did not roll a second wisdom check at the end of your turn.
Right. 8.
Okay, so you are still... You don't have to worry about rolling this one because you are still fully feared.
Yeah.
But now, Cass is going to roll a wisdom saving throw to see if she is frightened. Ooh! Just barely. Did not get frightened.
Oh. She's too strong to be scared of some trees.
She sees her girlfriend right next to this giant monster looming over you two, and I think that kind of like gives her the motivation she needs to look past this horrifying presence and continue fighting on.
I think it's so stupid that I'm scared of the tree, but the tree is not hurting me, so I have no reason to be. This irrational fear is very frustrating.
And now it is your turn. You are still
my God.
feared.
Cracks her knuckles. How many times do I have to teach you this lesson, old man? Yeah, I guess if it's not attacking me, then I'll just do another second level Burning Hands.
Okay.
Use my last second level spell slot. It's a dexterity saving throw, DC 13.
Yeah, and I believe since that's not a actual attack. Yeah, since that's not an attack roll, it doesn't get like advantage or anything. So cool. You found a way around it.
I know.
And so it's a DC what?
13.
13 dexterity. Ooh. Does a 15 avoid it?
Yeah, but he still takes half damage.
Yep.
So he takes 7 fire damage.
Cool. Takes 7 fire damage, and that damage is doubled. Actually, no. Where are you attacking?
The center.
Okay. Takes 7 damage. That's doubled to 14, and again, doubled again as you cast the spell, and more of that bark is burned away, and the jets of flame become larger, shooting out of that center as more of that bark is peeled away and more of your fire kind of burns through the wood. You can almost see inside at this point, but not quite. You're gonna need to peel away a little bit more bark to get any kind of glimpse inside.
There is something in there, and I want it. I think it might actually be a bad thing, but I don't know. Who knows?
Cool. That said, if you added your charisma modifier, then I believe that's your turn, and Foxbud also returned from
right.
the ethereal plane, and I believe it's now turn 10, which means he will get to roll one final time at the end of this turn, and then it's over.
He's gonna come here and just do a bite attack and see if he can bite the bark where it's glowing.
Okay. He's going to need to give me a acrobatics check first, because he's got to do a bit of climbing. This is a massive tree.
He's gonna do one of those like Tigger tail bounces on his tail.
Okay.
What is wait, what did you say? Acrobatics?
Acrobatics check.
Which is what?
The dexterity plus any proficiencies. I don't know if he has.
Well, it says he has a proficiency bonus of 2, but I don't know what that means.
That's for skills that he is proficient in.
How do I know what he's proficient in?
I think I listed it as skills. So he's proficient
perception
with perception and stealth.
Okay.
Yeah, because he's a fox.
So it's dexterity. So does he get advantage because? Oh no. Okay. 12.
Yeah, that's not gonna quite do it. What I'll say is, since he rolled pretty well, but he technically didn't clear my DC, he's going to get disadvantage on this attack.
Okay. Well, he has advantage anyway. So does that cancel out, and now he just has a normal attack?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, and he's not affected by frightful presence. That's right, because he was not in this plane of existence.
Nope. That's a nat 1.
Oh no! Well, I gotta do something for that.
Foxbud.
Yeah, Foxbud fails his acrobatics check and fails his attack. He sees this giant monster attacking one of his closest friends, Cassandra, and he's like doing the classic dog thing. He's angry. He jumps up and climbs these roots. Is slipping all over the place because it's all muddy and gross because all these roots just came out of the ground, and attempts to leap and bite at the bark, but it was actually a piece that you had already burned a little bit, so it snaps off a little too easily, and poor Foxbud falls into the water.
Oh, poor boy. Well, at least he gets to disappear.
Just bloosh directly into the water.
Nope. He rolled a 3, so he did not disappear.
Oh no. He is fully in this plane.
This poor boy, he's having a rough day.
Chad is very distressed by this development.
He's fine. Like, he can't die.
Okay. So that is the end of your turn, meaning we are top of the order. Cassandra. What is she doing?
I don't know. I think she just saw Foxbud, like, just eat shit.
She says, oh shit, is he gonna be okay?
Oh, he'll be fine. Remember how I told you he can't die? He'll just turn into some mist. He'll be okay. So yeah, maybe help me attack the center of this thing. You see where it's glowing? Yeah.
All right, that's a. How do you want to do this?
I don't know.
She has ranged attacks and she also has melee attacks.
Do whatever you feel is right in your heart.
If she attacks the roots, it can be a plain attack. If she attacks the core, if it's a melee attack, she will need to do an acrobatics check because she needs to climb this tree.
Maybe you focus on the roots, and I'll keep focusing on the middle part where it's all glowy.
Okay. So do you want her to move somewhere specific? You have control of that token, remember?
No, you do it.
Okay. Do you want her to do both attacks, like attack as her bonus action, or do you want her to heal anyone?
No, yeah, just attack for now.
Okay. I'll just roll 2 attacks on these roots. Sorry, I lost my d20s. Okay. 1 failed, 1 succeeded. She rolled 8. And that is 8 damage. She swings at these roots and cuts a few of them away, and sap like drizzles down her scimitar. The tree did not like that. Roars out again. You know. And yeah, that is her turn. We are back to the tree again. I think this tree is gonna reel back and bring some of its giant branchy arms down to kind of sweep the ground and attack. 1 attack on Cassandra and 1 attack on Foxbud.
No! Leave them alone! What the shit? I'm doing so much damage to you.
I think both of those hit.
No! No, they don't. No, they don't.
We're gonna roll damage on Cassandra first.
Oh my god.
Shit. Oh, fuck. Okay. Cassandra.
If she dies, I don't have anything to save her.
She's doing rough. Gets hit very hard. Boom! As this branch hits her square in the chest, the wind is just knocked out of her. She is hit for 10 HP. She is down to 3 hit points. She's very much bloodied. Not looking good. I just realized, you know what? I'm not going to have Foxbud be prone. It was enough to knock him in the water. We're going to have damage on Foxbud now.
At least if he dies, I know he'll be fine, right? But if Cassandra dies, I don't have anything to bring her back to life.
A bit less damage on that one. I think after that first swing, it didn't have as much power behind this other swing. But on the upswing, hits Foxbud for 7 damage.
Oh my god.
They are both not doing well.
Okay. Something's gotta happen now, because this ain't going well.
Yeah.
Whose turn is it?
Sorry, I'm reading through some shit. That is that tree's turn.
So now it's my turn.
It does not cast Frightful Presence this time.
Okay, so now it's my
both
turn.
of its attacks to do that. Yep.
Okay. Cassandra, run away Run away and heal yourself. don't just like just run away and heal yourself.
I think I can still help.
No, run away
I still
and
got
heal
some
yourself.
fight in me.
Run away, maybe to heal yourself, and then but maybe stay within you could still shoot him with your guns or something. But just get the fuck away from the big tree, okay? Also for your own safety, don't come anywhere near me. And I run up here. And I'm gonna.
That is within. He is partially using up that space. You can try to climb up on the roots.
No, I still need to be within 5 feet of them.
Okay.
And 5 feet away from her. I guess I'll just come here.
Okay.
Well.
You have to keep in mind. So this is a gargantuan creature. He takes up 20 feet by 20 feet. So even though the token only partially covers up that slot, he is taking up that spot.
Okay. Is where I am right now within 5 feet of him still?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Cassandra, stay at least 5 feet away from me. Okay? Just remind that. Just remember that. I'm gonna use my bonus action to cast Mantle of Flame.
Okay.
Any creature or object not carried by a creature takes fire damage equal to your charisma modifier if it causes damage to you, touches you, and or ends its turn within 5 feet of you. Also, any flammable materials within 5 feet of you takes damage from this ability and is now on fire. So I'm assuming all of the foliage around me catches on fire as well. So.
Yep.
So I am now a swirling vortex of fire.
Okay. I think you need to take your main action first, right? I guess bonus action can be taken at any order. So do you want him to make a save?
No, because he has to end his turn in it. And this is
gotcha.
after his turn. So his next turn, he'll have to take it.
Gotcha. Okay. So yeah, this fire bursts around you. I think when you do that, you see that glowing intensify inside that bulging core of the trunk, and it's actually not 5 feet.
What do you mean?
It's 10 feet. You've cast Mantle of Flame in the past, and it's never felt quite like this before.
Oh god.
You have you can feel free to, you still have movement, you can still move.
I'm gonna move more away from Cassandra.
These flames explode around you, and this vortex is far larger than it typically is. It reaches for the sky, this vortex, as you feel this strange energy feeding into you.
Cassandra, do not come near me right now. Stay away. So because that was my bonus action, can I still cast a spell as my main action? Because Mantle of Flame is...
Yep.
Okay. Okay, I guess first, I'll do a first level Burning Hands.
Okay.
So still just a DC 13 dexterity from him.
Sounds good to me.
And it's only 3d6 this time.
Oh. Rolled poorly that time. A 1.
Eat shit.
Not a natural.
Oh my god.
1.
Okay. Ooh. Uh-oh.
What's that? How many more casts of Burning Hands do you have?
One more. First level. That is 12 plus 5 is 17 plus 3 is 20 fire damage.
And that's without multiplying.
Yep.
Okay. So you cast this spell, and the fire erupts from your hands, and
I'm so pissed off that he is hurting my girlfriend and my best friend.
Hits this wood, incinerates a ton of the bark, and doubles the damage to 40.
After he yells, I'm also yelling, but in this, I feel like my voice gets warbled in the fiery vortex. so it also sounds scary now. Leave my girlfriend alone.
This one hit really hard because you double to 40, but then you see the bark peel back and just explode off of this tree as a giant chunk of it is removed. It roars out in agony. Every tree in the forest shakes violently. And as that giant chunk is blown off, you see something familiar inside.
Oh no.
You see a feather.
How did it get in him?
Flames encircling around it, taking those flames that you just shot at it and exploding them outward with twice the intensity and blowing off entire chunks of bark off of this trunk of the tree. And it is looking bad. I'm adding the bloodied token to it because a whole bunch of this tree just became scorched, and it's like half the wood on it is like blackened by flames.
It should be frightened of me now.
All right, and that is the end of your turn, and it is now
Foxbud. Foxbud's for sure gonna Foxbud's gonna Misty Step. Foxbud's gonna get the hecky out of there. How many feet is Misty Step? How far away can
you teleport up to 30 feet to an unoccupied space that you can see.
Okay. 5,
you don't
10,
don't have to disengage or anything
20,
because it's a spell.
Yeah, 25, 30. Well, hold on. 5, 10. 15,
oh yeah, and this is actually a really good use of it because
20.
had he not used it to move through this water, he would have had to use double his movement because it's difficult terrain.
Yeah, he's gonna back up to like here.
Okay.
Well, no, to like here. Well, no. Like that.
Okay.
And yeah, that was his action. And he's just gonna chill away from this tree for a bit.
Okay.
Yeah, since that's his action, he can't hide or anything, so...
He can also move if you want him to, but other than that... Because he hasn't used movement. This is a spell.
Yeah... I don't know. I want him to get away, but I also need Cassandra... Well, Cassandra needs to heal herself, so he's gonna run and just hide, like, over here.
Okay.
Like, here, maybe.
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds good to me.
Cool.
Okay. And then, you know what we didn't do last time? We didn't have you roll to resist fear.
Oh, well, I thought you said that he didn't cast it.
Well, he didn't, but you are still under the effects of fear.
Oh, right. 14?
Yes, you break free of the fear. I think, blasting
I'm
that
not
chunk
scared
out
of this bitch anymore.
You're suddenly feeling real brave.
I'm just pissed at this point. I'm not even like... I don't think anything could scare me anymore. I think I'm just pure fiery upset.
We are back to top of the order. I think, so it's Cassandra now. I think she just saw you do that. And she's like simultaneously like, oh my god, my girlfriend is so terrifying, but also kind of hot.
Yeah. Cassandra, get the fuck out of there and heal yourself, and maybe Foxbud, please.
Do you want her to take the disengage action?
Yes, and then bonus action, heal herself.
Okay. So she can go. You want to move her, or do you want me to move her?
I'll move her. She's gonna come back
6 squares.
6? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, she's gonna move here to be with Foxbud.
She does not have any more first level spells left. She has 2 second level spell slots.
Yeah.
Do you want her to
burn a second level healing? Burn that second level healing. You got 3 health left.
Okay, so she will cast Healing Word as a second level spell. Do you want her to cast it on herself or Foxbud?
Herself. Foxbud will be fine if he dies. If she dies, she's dead.
Okay. She heals for 8 HP.
Nice.
As she casts a spell on herself, her wounds close back up a bit. As she psychs herself up and she says, "It's okay. My girlfriend's hot. She's terrifying. She'll get us out of this one."
The forest is on fire. Everything's crazy.
Okay, that is her turn. Back to this tree.
Is he like mad at me now at all? Is it like he doesn't seem to like see that I'm there, or he's just like
not only does he not attack
me?
you, he looks to move past you again.
You stupid!
You
big...
get an attack of opportunity on the roots as it's moving past.
Okay, and he still ends his turn, and so he still takes fire damage.
Yep.
Okay.
So make an attack of opportunity. I'll see if... Actually, no, there is no save. He just takes damage, right?
Yes, it is. Yeah, ends his turn within 5 feet of you. He takes 3 fire damage, which I'm assuming is then doubled because it's fire damage.
Doubled and then
doubled again.
redoubled.
So that's 9, 18 fire damage?
Yes. Wait, no. It says 3, 6, that's 12.
3 times 3?
6. 3 doubled to 6.
Right.
And then 6 doubled again would be 12.
To 12. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know why
giant inferno is just raging all around him. It's literally ripping smaller branches off of him with like the absolute insane power that this that it's moving with. And yeah, hits him good. Burns quite a bit off.
Does a 13 hit?
13 does not hit.
That's fine. She tries to swipe with one of her little daggers, but
yeah, try to swipe a root on the way, but somehow narrowly avoids your opportunity attack.
I think she's like, like I don't want to. They're yucky, but he still takes fire damage. So
he is quite muddy. So yeah, she's like, oh, gross.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's gonna roll grasping root again.
No.
On Cassandra.
Leave her alone. Holy shit. Cassandra, I'm so sorry. If I hadn't brought you, I feel like this would be over by now. Like I could have done this fight by myself, I guess.
That hits. Didn't do great on damage though. Hits her for 4 damage. Mm-hmm. As these roots again shoot out of the ground as he plants one of his root created feet into the ground, and they tangle around her, and she's going to make a strength save to see if she will be restrained. Yeah, she is bloodied again.
Oh my god.
Does not manage it. The roots tangle around her, and she is now grappled.
I'm so upset. This is pissing me off so much.
Okay. And then, on top of that, casts Frightful Presence again. So everyone within 15 feet of it is going to need to make a DC 14 Wisdom saving throw.
14.
14, nice. Okay, yeah, and Cass rolled a 19. Luckily, Foxbud is just out of range of that. He's just far enough away that he's not afraid.
We're not scared of you, you big ugly bitch.
Yeah, roars out again. but I think you guys are beginning to see that you have a fighting chance here, and you aren't quite as shaken as you were before.
Yeah.
Okay. So that said, that is the end of this monster's turn. It is now Lisa's turn again.
Okay. Literally fuck you so hard in the ass. Like, I guess it's gonna... can I... How... So I can use sorcery points to regain a spell slot, right?
Yes.
How many sorcery points does it take to regain a second level spell slot? Is it 2?
I don't know for sure. Let me find out. 3 sorcery points for a second level spell slot, 2 for a first level. I believe you can... So the trade-off is you can sacrifice spell slots to get sorcery points, and I believe you get 1 for each level, but then to keep you from going back and forth constantly, there is a slight trade-off in that buying them back is a little bit more expensive.
Yeah, that's fine. Does it cost a bonus action to do that?
I don't know, actually. That's a good question.
I think I read somewhere that it might be a bonus action, but you let me know.
Sorcerer table shows my spell slots. Sorry, I'm reading through rules right now, everyone. You can transform unexpended sorcery points into spell slot as a bonus action on your turn. Yes.
Okay. And if I do that as a bonus action, I can then cast a spell as my action.
Yes.
Okay.
I believe bonus actions can be taken at any order. I'm sure if they can't, someone will correct me and heckle me for being a bad DM. But for the sake of this, I'll let you know.
Yes. As a bonus action, yeah, right. Okay. Yeah, I'll take the L and not add my charisma this time, but I'm going to use all 3 of my sorcery points to regain a second level spell slot.
Okay.
And then I'm going to cast a second level Burning Hands.
Okay.
On this fucking tree.
To just so you know, by the way, those arrows are still on the core.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still aiming for the core.
Well, yeah. If you make attack rolls, is what I'm saying, you'll get advantage. Just reminding you. But if you'd rather do Burning Hands, that's totally fine too.
It's just more damage. It's just like a lot more damage.
Cool. So
but yeah,
dexterity save.
Yes.
Does a 16 do it?
Yeah, but he'll still take half damage.
Okay. He's not looking good. This could be it.
17 halved.
That would be 8.
Okay.
So 8 damage.
He takes 8 damage.
Yeah. Blast him for 8 damage. And if you aim it at that core,
I did.
It's redoubled again. Yeah. So you hit this thing for, what would it be, 32 damage.
Oh my god.
And, yeah, it comes out as a swirling cone, but it reaches way further than 15 feet. It's like 30 feet in front of you. And, like, the fucking, like, the last little bit of bark that was kind of ensnaring this feather burns away, and all the wood just explodes off of that core. And this monster, cries out, but is now falling apart as the fire continues to rage and consume the rest of this fucking tree. The face begins splitting and falling apart, and the roots begin losing their composure and kind of splitting off from each other and stop, and they're not formed into feet anymore. And this giant monster lets out one final. And
that's what you get for hurting my girlfriend.
As branches explode off of it in every direction and ash just fills the air, this feather continues floating in place and you see as it continues feeding these flames, your mantle of flame extends to another 5 feet. 15 feet from you, these flames are raging.
Oh my God.
And this tree is pretty much gone at this point, and it's just the feather floating in air, feeding into these flames that you have shot at it. And these fires are spreading quickly. We have exited initiative, but now you are effectively lighting the forest on fire.
Oops. Okay. I end Mantle of Flame.
Also, the roots fall away around Cassandra as this tree loses composure. Yeah, these flames are... You end Mantle of Flame, and that seems to help a bit. You're no longer feeding magic into this feather, but like the fires, despite how wet this swamp is, the fires are just burning through the dampness of this wood and lighting small shrubs on fire nearby, and it's quickly spreading to the nearby trees.
Okay, Cassandra, heal yourself while I deal with this. I'm gonna grab the feather, but I'm not gonna touch it. I'm gonna grab the box and put the box around it.
Cool. Give me an acrobatics check as you try to like leap up and clap the arcane phylactery around this thing.
Acrobatics, not bad. Well, I'm gonna add my inspiration to that.
Okay.
Okay. 12?
Yeah, it's not that high off the ground. I'll say that does.
Okay. Thank God.
You leap up and clap this arcane phylactery around the feather, and the jets of like energy that were coming off of it feeding into the flames seem to immediately dissipate. Oh, excuse me. And as soon as you clap it around the feather, again, you were feeling fantastic. You were feeling like more energetic than you've ever felt in your life. It kind of knocks the wind out of you. How suddenly you go back to just feeling like your normal self again.
Cassandra, I got it.
And the flames are immediately less powerful, and there are some nearby trees that catch fire, but it doesn't seem like these flames are going to spread very far. You have left a massive ring of fire in this spot, though.
He started it, okay? He started it. I was just defending myself and my girlfriend. Okay,
and,
well, what the
Cassandra
fuck?
says, "What the fuck was that?"
Okay, so...
can you tell me what the fuck just happened?
Okay, so this is the feather. You remember the feather? But I have two theories. The first one is for some reason the Inquisition came and put it here, which I don't think is very likely. That's just weird. Oh, Zipper, she got her little claw stuck in the blanket. You dumb girl. Which I don't think is very likely. So I'm wondering if this is another one, and there's like more than one phoenix feather? Because I don't know why they would bring it here and give it to this tree man where nobody's going to find it, right?
She says, "And that's the thing that made you burn your house down."
Yeah, do you see? Did you see how much harder it was to control the fire when it was around? Like, don't get me wrong, it helped a lot because that thing was made of wood, which, like, kind of a stupid idea to give the feather to something made of wood. But I'm not really sure how that happened. But yeah, I was upset, and fires happen to me when I am upset, and the feather was there, and it was a big thing.
And so, oh god, this is a lot to follow. You think the Inquisition put the feather in the tree, or...
Yeah, that doesn't sound very likely. I guess it could have happened, but I feel like the more reasonable theory is that this is just another one. Because if it's literally a feather from a phoenix, I mean, phoenixes have multiple feathers, right? Like, that would make sense.
I can't say for sure. I've never personally met a phoenix.
Have you? Okay, but it would be dumb as shit if they had one feather, etc. Have you ever?
I don't know. I've never met these things.
I mean, neither have I, but have you ever heard of a bird that just had one feather?
I mean, I've never heard of phoenixes being real.
Well, guess what? They're pretty real, I guess.
Says, okay, so I guess it makes sense how you accidentally burned your house down now.
Yeah.
But, yeah, holy shit, please keep that thing in the box. I don't want to see you do that again. That was terrifying.
I know. It was really cool though, right?
It was a little hot, but it was very scary.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, literally hot, I guess. It was also literally hot. It feels like an oven.
It was very hot. I almost burned this forest down too. That's a record. That's a record. I almost burned down a couple forests today.
All right, and
do we take this back to Dustport? What do we do?
Says I don't rightly know. I don't know what the right answer is here. We weren't exactly contracted to find a feather, were we?
No, but we should definitely take this back to Artemis and be like, hey, guess what? Look what I found.
Right? While you guys are discussing this, I think you spend a few minutes here talking. You suddenly hear those voices in your mind again.
Oh my god, I killed your stupid tree!
And
what do you want?
And you hear them say,
"Are you out of your fucking mind?"
I wanted to speak to you, and you told me to leave, and I told you I was not going to do that. And so I fought your stupid tree, and I got the stupid feather. What the fuck do you people want from me? Where are you? You gonna keep talking in my mind?
We were trying to keep you from fucking dying.
Well, guess what? I am alive! Like I told you I would be. Where are you? Why are you just talking in my head?
You entered a big spooky forest. And
yeah.
Tell you to leave or you're gonna die. You keep going.
Yeah, I'm fucking crazy. What do you want?
And you see...
I'm certifiably insane. What do you want?
You see 4 hooded figures appear. And they appear across the lake, kind of over here, across the river rather, and they here. Let me drop some tokens where they're at. Like right around here.
Mm-hmm. I think I've walked back like over here with Cassandra now.
Okay. Yeah, the 4 of them appear over here, and they are, yeah, they stop speaking in your mind, and one of them actually lowers her hood, and
is it Jessie?
You see standing there a drow woman,
okay,
with very long white hair, and she says, "Holy shit. That was fucking crazy."
Yeah. I don't know what you fucking expected from me. I told you. I came into this forest. I said, my name is Lisa Forest. I'm looking for the Witches of the Wood. And all you bitches just told me to leave. And when I told you I wasn't going to, you still didn't do anything. So these are the consequences. This is what happens.
She says, no, this is dope as hell. Let me be clear. Like, we're saying this is fucking crazy because our combined power, we were not able to restrain this power any longer. We were debating leaving the wood. We were trying to scare you off,
clearly that didn't work.
Yeah, I'm insane. Like, you should have got the gist when I told you I was fine with dying.
She says, we came as soon as we heard the roaring. We didn't quite see the end of that. Where did you destroy the great evil that rested in this tree?
No, I just put it in a little box, and the box keeps it from being evil.
She says, and what are you going to do with that?
I don't really know. We have a guy who takes care of stuff like this. Probably just give it to him. Keep
She
it
says-
locked away so nobody can do anything with it anymore.
Says, so you weren't coming here to look for that? You just stumbled upon it.
I had a dream that I was in this swamp, and I felt really good, and there was another me, and we touched hands, and it was weird, and then I woke up.
She rubs her forehead a little bit. She says, holy shit, so you just stumbled into this swamp
Yeah.
and destroyed the great evil and contained it by accident?
It wasn't really an accident. Once I saw what it was, I was like, well, I'm gonna do something about that. I've seen another one of these before. Actually, I don't know if I trust you with that information.
She says, like dope, I guess, but like, I'm sorry, this is just a lot to digest. This is kind of our life's work.
Who are you? You're the Witches of the Wood?
She says, yeah, I guess the former Witches of the Wood. We certainly can't remain here now.
Do you have a name?
And she says, yeah, sorry, my name is Nyx. I lead our little group here. And she says, this is Aurora, and another one of them lowers their hood, and you see a tiefling woman with black hair cut in a bob and like front hooked horns. And she says, this is Jade. Another one lowers their hood. And she is a water genasi with short green hair. And she says, and this is Echo. And the fourth one lowers their hood, and they are a Kenku. And they echo back exactly perfectly what Nyx just said and say, and this is Echo. Like perfectly in Nyx's voice.
I see why they are called Echo. Okay. Are any of you dating a girl named Jessie?
You say that, and the water genasi woman kind of like gets like green blushy marks on her cheeks.
Cassandra! What did I tell you? I told you!
Cassandra's like, whoa, settle down.
I told you.
Just don't burn the forest down.
No, I won't. I promise. I'm happy, but I knew it. My gaydar is really good. I knew it. I knew she was in here. I knew she was dating somebody. She told me she was dating a merchant, and we would know him. That fucking liar.
James
Anyway.
speaks up and says, how did you know about that?
I found one of your letters that you wrote to her. We're investigators. We originally came here looking for Jessie because she went missing. Yeah, it's been a long fucking couple of days.
Those blushes get like deeper green as she says, you read the letter?
Okay, I didn't intentionally mean to like snoop in on your love life. I really don't care. I was looking for a missing woman and I stumbled upon this. It's not really my fault that she kept it.
She looks at Nyx and says, please can I wipe her mind? Please can I wipe her mind? And Nyx says,
If you
we
try it, I'd
don't think that
love
would
to
be
see
wise.
you try. I would love to see you try.
She's
Come
like,
over here and say that to my face.
she's got like water dripping down her face. She's a water genasi, so it's not like sweat, it's like actual water, and she's like sweating like oh god.
It's okay. I'm not going to tell anybody. I just like being right. Anyway, so where do we go from here? Where are you guys gonna go now?
Nyx speaks up and says, well, we certainly can't stay here, especially not now.
I feel like at this point we've like walked back across the tree now.
Okay.
So we're not like across the tree from each other, like
talking across the,
yelling across this pond, across this river, yeah.
She says, I'm not entirely sure where we're going to go, but we cannot remain here. We are very much so wanted by the Tyrian Templars.
Ooh, fuck those guys, am I right? Hey, if you need somewhere to go as like a safe haven, I am the captain of a ship. And it's docked over in Shantytown. You can go hang out on my boat if you need somewhere to hide away.
She says, I don't know that we should go near civilization. We kind of stand out like a sore thumb.
I mean, you couldn't get some other clothes or what?
Well, no, like us, there's not a whole lot of drow running around Caliban, and
I mean,
there's certainly even fewer Kenkus, and
everyone on my ship is from no man's land, so like I really don't think they'll care.
We to get to your boat, they would have to cross through quite a bit of civilization.
You have the invisibility spell? I don't know. I'm trying to help.
Invisibility throughout the trip.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just trying to help.
Aurora speaks up and says, well, we could probably sneak into the mountains. That's entirely possible. That would probably be the best.
Mountain witches.
That would be the best course of action, I believe, Nyx.
Oh, you wouldn't see your girlfriend anymore, though.
You say that, and Jade is just like pulls her hood back over her head and is like, stop.
Oh, well, that's all right. It's your love life, I guess. I look at Cassandra like, ooh. Yeah, from forest to mountain witches. I'm sure that will be fine.
They say, I don't believe we will remain in the forest, in the mountains, but it'll certainly give us the ability to travel more easily.
Okay. Well, if you need anything,
is nothing if not uninhabitable.
Oh, well, I don't think you could inhabit there then.
Well, yes,
right.
exactly. That's why we're not going to stay there.
All right. Well, anyway, if you need anything, you can write me a letter, and I can help you in any way I can help, I suppose. But yeah. You're welcome. Nice to meet you. Thanks for nothing. We're probably gonna go now.
And it's been a bit.
Oh wait, no. Hold on. Wait. I actually have some questions.
Oh.
What the fuck? So, do you know what this is? Like, I know what this is. Do you know what this is? And how long has it been here? Why was it in that tree? Like, what's going? I need some answers here.
Nyx speaks up and says, well, I don't know that we should necessarily even attempt to try and retrieve it from you. For the longest time, we have lived here in Mirewood, trying to both ward people off from retrieving that great evil, and also protect the evil from people who would come in to try to harness the power.
Why are you?
It's clearly an incredibly powerful artifact.
Why are you convinced that it's evil?
I mean, it did this to Mirewood, and gestures across the river. She says the power in that artifact, whatever it was. Did you tell them what it was?
No.
Whatever that artifact was that you have sealed in the incredibly powerful and incredibly ancient. It has been here long before any of us were here, and frankly, is possibly as long as Mirewood has been here.
Interesting. I wonder how it got in that tree. Okay, well, I guess you've been, like, keeping people from it, so I guess I'll tell you it's, this is not the first of this I've seen. I have encountered another one of this before. And some very bad people have the other one, so my mission is to kind of get that one back. So it's interesting that I found this one as well.
He says, if someone else has harnessed that power, it is definitely possible they could do some very serious damage.
Yeah, I've been trying to find them. I've got someone working on it. I guess it's a good thing we came here, because we were just looking for your girl's missing girlfriend, and we found this instead, so I guess that's
Jade
good.
continues to just leave her hood over her head.
You shouldn't date somebody if you're going to be embarrassed about it, but that's none of my business. I tell everybody I meet, this is Ramhorns, this is my girlfriend.
Nyx sighs a little bit and says, Jade was not supposed to find romantic interests in the very people we are attempting to ward off from the forest. But that is a different conversation for a different time.
Yeah, you can't really help who you fall in love with, I feel like. So
he says, I don't know how familiar are you with the power here that you have sealed?
Well, I know what it is, and I have seen what it can do, but I'm sure that I don't know everything.
From all of our study, that feather had been feeding an incredible amount of power into this forest and had trapped a horrible, twisted spirit in that tree. And people lost in Mirewood, those who fell attempting to explore and settle Mirewood, those who died here, their souls were also sealed into the nature around here. We've done our best to try and free as many spirits as we can, but of course we stood no chance against the might of that great power itself, so we could only do so much, we could only get so close. All of our attempts to control the power and seal it off and tame it have failed.
None of you thought to just, like, burn the tree, or what?
We did not. Everything we tried, we could not best that creature.
Alright, well, it was pretty not that hard, but whatever you say.
You said you burned it?
Yeah, I do fire. Good.
How did you burn it? It's a swamp. It was damp, was it not?
I cast a fireball in my hand, and I'm like, see, I fire.
Nyx also mimics that and casts fire in her hand and says, my attempts to burn the tree were never successful.
Oh. I have an idea of why I can burn it, but I don't know that I trust you enough to tell you about it. No offense. We just met and you were no help, so.
He says, well, again, we rushed over as quickly as we could. To be completely honest, we had assumed you were going to die here, and there was nothing we could do for you.
Well, maybe you should have a little more faith in people sometimes, because I did tell you that it would be fine, so...
Well, we weren't willing to die ourselves if you were going to die here, so...
Well, that's fine, but nobody died, so moving on.
Damn, Lee's throwing all kinds of shade.
I don't know, man. I think she's still kind of pissed off about the tree killing or almost fucking killing Cassandra. And
Just taking it out on everyone else.
Look, I'm sorry. I have a temper and I'm simmering down. I just did a lot of big fire and I'm kind of tired. Anyway, do you know anything about phoenixes?
He says, I know that they don't exist.
Okay, cool. This is a phoenix feather, and it's not the only one, so they definitely exist.
She says, you're sure it came from a phoenix?
Absolutely. 100%.
If you're sure,
Mm-hmm.
Where did you get that information? Who told? How did you determine that?
I don't need to give that information to you.
I'm just saying, like, scientific method. If I cannot reproduce the same results as you, it doesn't make sense. How, like, you expect me to believe you that phoenixes are real?
It's a long story, okay? My dad told me I was a princess of some phoenix thing, and it seems to be real.
So we're going on your dad's word, okay?
Well, listen, I killed the tree, right? When you couldn't, so maybe shut the fuck up and listen to what I have to say. I could leave. I don't have to talk to you about this.
And as you guys are kind of going back and forth, you hear something rushing towards you. And two figures appear out of the brush. And,
Jesse! Jesse, I found your girlfriend!
And you see Jesse and Flint West Plain burst out of the brush, and they're rushing towards you. And Flint speaks up and says, I came as soon as I heard all the roaring, and oh my god, witches! And pulls his flintlock and begins firing.
I cast shield. And I'm like, no!
On
Stop
yourself?
it! While I stand here. And I cast shield. And I'm like, no! Stop it! These are not sad people.
Go ahead and roll initiative. We're not going to enter full combat just yet, but I need to see if you are fast enough to go faster than him.
13.
He rolled a nat 20.
No!
He just instinctually, upon seeing these witches, makes an attack roll. Oh, and luckily it failed. Fire, pulls out. Actually, no, I'm not gonna say he uses the 6-shooter just yet. Pulls out one of his flintlocks and fires at one of the witches. Fires at Nyx, and she narrowly dodges out of the way as his bullet plants into the ground. And he says, you appear in front of them and cast shield, and he says, at least you got no idea who you're dealing with there. Those are the witches of the wood.
Yes, Flint, calm down. I know who it is, okay? You've missed a lot. Calm down and let's talk about it.
He says,
they haven't done it.
They got you under some kind of spell or what? And pulls out the 6-shooter and readies it.
They haven't done anything wrong, you dumb fucking cowboy. You stupid cattle lad, they're fine.
And
Jesse, tell your boyfriend, Jesse, tell your brother Jesse, tell your brother not to shoot your girlfriend. Look, it's the South, you don't know.
It is not the South. She leaps forward and spreads her arms and says, now listen to him, Flint. It's just calm down. It's not what you think. And he says, you told me the witches attacked you. You told the forest attacked you. You told me you were attacked by everything. What's going on here?
She did lie about some stuff. You remember when I told you she had a girlfriend and you were like, I don't know. Well, she totally did. But that's not really my place.
He says, wait. And he looks her in the eye and says, Jesse, oh, good Lord. Are you dating the witches of the wood?
I told you, and you didn't believe me. I'm so good at investigating.
Her cheeks turn red too, and she says, what? Okay. Thank you, Lise. Very helpful.
You don't know my name.
Or thank you, Phoenix. Very helpful.
You're welcome. I'm trying to save her life. Your brother is trying to shoot them.
He says, they killed our parents.
No,
Jesse?
no, it wasn't them.
And Jesse says,
think-
it's not what you think, Flynn. It was the wood that did it. They were trying to hide the power that lived here. And he said, and she kind of explains the whole situation to him, that the witches were here to conceal this terrible power.
Yeah. Which I killed and got, by the way, just in case any of you were wondering.
And he says, wait, it was sealing spirits?
Yeah, so your parents were the spirits were probably stuck here, but they're most likely released now that the tree is dead.
He says, our ma and our pa been here this whole time, and they were suffering here.
Probably, but there's no way that you could have known that.
He says, this is a lot to take in.
Yeah, I think we should get out of here. The tree's dead, but also this place big scary. We should probably leave before some horrible thing shows up.
And while you're saying that, we are actually going to do a quick little cutaway.
Oh. Uh-oh. Cutaway to where?
If there were like a camera for this, we would kind of pan out from here, and we actually look back in on Dustport. And this is about an hour before, and we see Flint and Ruth sitting in front of Duke Dimmadust's cell.
No, his name is Doug or something.
Dale Dorner.
His name is Dale.
And it's just it is Ruth has her boomstick, and she says, "Come on, just let me do one shot on him. One shot, Flint. One shot." And
let her do one shot.
He says, now, Ruth, you can't go blasting Dale. You know, we got to give him a proper trial. Royal Guard's gonna be here soon. It's all right. And she says, "Oh, come on, one shot." They go back and forth a few times, and Dale says, "Now, don't I get a say in all this? Don't I get to? I don't know. You haven't even read me any rights or nothing." And Flint speaks up and says, "Now, you'll get the proper treatment. Don't worry. We ain't the law. We ain't the actual law. The Royal Guard's coming. You're gonna get your day in court. Don't you worry." Yeah. And that's when they hear it. Off in the distance, they hear that horrible roaring. That
yeah.
In the distance, and they all go quiet, and Flint looks up and says, There ain't no way. I'm not going in there now." And he rushes to the door, and he looks back at Ruth, and he says, "Now, Ruth, I swear to God, you heard him. It's gonna be your head, Ruth." Says, I'll be madder than a hatter if I come back and find out you heard him." And rushes out the door, and we are going to run our second poll of the day.
She's gonna kill him, isn't she?
As we find out if Ruth will control her wrath for option 1, or if she will rough up Dale Dorner. Not kill him, but rough him up.
If she shoots him in the foot or something, like, he deserves that.
So vote now. I mean, will Ruth control her wrath, or is she gonna rough him up?
I feel like she has to remember that I told her that I'd put in a good word if they do publicly execute him. So she's got to be excited about that. I feel like maybe she wouldn't, I don't know.
She's not gonna kill him. She's gonna rough him up.
It is Ruth. But if he dies, no justice will be done, right? That's how that works. He gotta go.
We'll see.
And then.
Oh my God! Chat is 100% on board with roughing him up.
I mean,
oh my goodness! I don't even know if I have to wait for this to complete. I don't know if it's possible for us to get a control her wrath at this point.
He does deserve it, and Ruth does seem like she might not.
Hopel says we are basically only unified in matters of blood. Okay, yeah, it's kind of looking like that's gonna be it. She's gonna rough him up.
Well, now I'm scared she's gonna go into the cell and he's gonna escape.
Yeah, the door closes and Ruth runs up and puts her ear up to the door and is just listening the whole for Flint to leave, and then she turns back and she says, "Oh, now you're mine, now son, you're mine," and begins firing off the boomstick all over the place in the room, blasting chunks out of the wall in the room, and she goes, "I'm gonna get you, boy! I'm gonna get you!" Blasts the lock to his cell and opens the door and runs in, and he says, "Now hang on, don't," and she beats him in the face with her boomstick and just continually beats him down, just enjoying this way too much. And she goes, "Oh yeah, you deserve this, Duke. This is for all those times you made me fulfill insane orders," and beats him across the face. And she said, "This is for all those times you made me cut the entire goddamn forest down and replant it," and beats him in the face again. And she said, "And this is for all those times I didn't see a goddamn red cent for all the extra work I put in," and beats him in the face again. And she's just going off, just beating Dale Dorner. He loses a few teeth while being horrifically just fucking beat down into the ground. We we slowly pan out of this horrifying scene for poor Dale Dorner.
Poor.
Flint and Jesse are rushing into Mirewood. We come back from watching Ruth brutalize Dale Dorner. We come back to you guys all in Mirewood, and you guys have basically explained the situation to Flint at this point, and he's a little bit dumbfounded and also clearly very distraught that for the past however many years his parents' souls were trapped here in Mirewood.
Oh yeah, that's a bummer.
He says, "So this whole damn time we could have, I could have been helping them, but I just didn't because I didn't know."
Yeah, I mean, you really can't blame yourself for that. You couldn't have known that. That's really not on you.
He says it doesn't change the fact that they were here suffering in silence.
Well, if it brings you any, solace, they're at peace now.
He looks to the witches and he says, "You really think they're released now?" And they say, Nick says, "Yes, they should be released. If the magic binding their souls here is sealed away, then likely their souls were able to move on to whatever plane they were destined to move on to."
Well,
And
that's
he nods,
good.
and he's just kind of quiet after that.
All right. Well, we've all had a very long day. Something deep in my soul tells me we need to go back to Dustport right now. So maybe let's get going. Is there any other?
Flint says to Jesse, he says, "You know, you didn't have to hide all this from me, sis. I mean, you could have told me. I mean," she says, "I was just worried that you were, I don't know, gonna be mad." And he says, "Well, I was mad at first, and then you explain, you know, that they're good people. So," he says, "So what now? You girls want to come back to Dustport with us? I'm sure we can find space for you."
Yeah, Dustport is the home for vagrants and vagabonds and wanderers. I don't see why they couldn't find you a place here. This is your home. Maybe not Dustport in and of itself, but you've lived in the Mirewood for however long, and it's been years, so it feels kind of shitty that you have to leave your home.
Nix speaks up and says, "I just don't know that we would be safe here.
Safe from
Tyrian-
what? Oh,
Tyrian
right. the
Templars would almost certainly come to investigate once they hear of what happened here, and we will not be safe. There is no great power in this swamp anymore. There is nothing to protect us."
The cattle lads are pretty powerful.
Flint, eyes get a little bit wide when you say it, and he says, "I don't know that we can stand up to the might of every goddamn Tyrian Templar there is."
All right, well, I was just trying to help. But yeah, if you don't think you're up to it, then...
And Jesse says, "I gotta go with them, Flint." And he kind of nods a little bit gently, kind of like he kind of knew this was coming after he processed everything. And he says, "Well, do you know where you're going? I mean, I could come too. I mean," and she says, "No, Dustport needs you. You know, without you and the rest of the cattle lads, they're gonna fall apart here. I'll be all right out there." And he says, "I mean, where are you gonna go? Where is safe from the Templars? I mean,"
That's a
and
good question.
Jade speaks up and says, "We'll probably go back to doing what we were doing before we landed in Mirewood."
Which is what?
And she says, "We were effectively nomads. We just kept moving and finding new places to hide. It's unlikely we'll find another place quite like this one, but we'll search."
Yeah, it sounds like a hard existence. Kind of traveling around and never having anywhere to call home. But
Flint's like, "Well, I mean, could we not put the power back? I mean, we could put it back, right?" And
no, you
and-
don't
and-
want the power back.
and I mean, just tell everyone to avoid Mirewood. I'll keep people like
No.
myself.
Flint, you don't want the power back. Trust me. You really don't want it back.
He says, well, it never hurt us before. We could just put it back, and everything it'll be all fine."
Flint. No.
He's tearing up a little bit as he realizes his baby sister's probably gonna leave.
I know this is hard, but it's also not really my place. But I am just for real you don't want it. It's bad. We're gonna get rid of it.
Nick says, "It's not in our best interest to do so, but," and looks back at Jade and looks
back at Flint and Jesse and says, "If we can find a way, maybe we can visit somewhat occasionally." She clearly doesn't really have a plan in mind for how this is going to work, but she hates to see them so upset. She says, "We'll see you again one day, Flint, I'm sure."
Yeah, I have a boat if you need a boat.
And I think Flint and Jesse hug goodbye.
Oh,
And Flint says, "Now, listen here, sis. Anyone threatens that girl of yours, I want you to pop them one good, all right? Give them the old cattle lad welcome, all right?" And she says, "Oh yeah, bro, you for sure. You know that nothing can stand up to me." And
oh yeah, bruh, for sure. Sorry.
and he looks to Jade and he says, "And if anyone tries to hurt my baby sister, I want you to light them up good. I don't really know what witches of the wood do, but I don't know, turn them into a toad or something." Jade kind of sighs a little bit and says,
"Good try."
she sighs a little bit and says, "Yeah, I'll turn them into a toad just for you, Flint."
I'm gonna learn polymorph just for you, Flint.
And he says, "I don't suppose you guys could at least come back to the saloon for one last drink, could you?" And Nyx shakes her head no.
Well, I guess we should see you off then. Which direction are you headed?
They're going to be heading deeper into the mountains, into the heart of Grumbar's Fingers. It's a mountain pass that kind of crosses through multiple different nations. And it's kind of like, it's very dangerous there. A lot of like a lot of flying monsters that live there, and like it's one of the, again, kind of like Mirewood, one of the few corners of the world that are just uninhabited by people typically. And they're going to be traveling through there to try and find basically where they're going to next.
All right. Well, be safe. If you find any more of these, seriously, let me know. If you need, if you meet any of the New Dawn Inquisition, do me a favor and just kill them immediately.
Flint speaks up again and says, "Now, okay, you got a change of clothes. I mean, got your toothbrush. I mean,
I have the clothes that I took from her wardrobe. I give those back to her. Here you go."
She says, "I don't know how to feel about that, but thanks
I didn't wear them, I just took them.
Thanks for getting them for me.
You're welcome." Yeah.
And the witches let him know that they have plenty of supplies for another travel companion. And he says, "All right, but keep being you though. You don't show back up here wearing a cloak. Come on, Jesse. You keep being yourself." And she says, "Yeah. I mean, like, obviously, Flint. I ain't gonna go all goth. Come on now."
Oh my god, they're going to give her a castle pricked cloak.
Yeah, you guys kind of all say one final goodbye as Jesse prepares to leave with the Witches of the Wood.
Aw, goodbye. I think I'd just pick up Foxbud and I give Cassandra a hug while he's in the middle, so I'm like, he gets kind of squished, but in a good way.
Wait, what, are you hugging Cassandra goodbye?
No, I just am sad now.
Yeah, I think Flint kind of remains standing there for a while until he sees them disappear into the brush, and
Hey, who
Kinda-
did you leave? Who did you leave Dale with?
says, it's fine. Ruth's got him."
Ruth?
And he kind of stands there for just a little bit, and then he says, "Okay, all right, let's get going back to town, I guess."
Yeah, I think I'm worried about Ruth. You left her in charge of. Oh, God. I think we should hurry. Pick up the pace.
You guys make your way back to the bridge. It takes quite a while. Actually, go ahead and give me a kind of check. Would this be? Let's see. Give me 1 second. Give me give me a nature check to see if you're able to navigate Mirewood effectively.
But I left the trail.
You did. Okay, give me an investigation check then to see that you're able to find your way back.
Okay, that's mod 20.
Okay. Yeah, you expertly navigate your way back. You find those begging strips in the ground effectively. Did we decide how many you used ultimately?
I think you said like 25.
Okay. Yeah, they're pretty.
Foxbud eats them as he finds them.
Oh, gross! They're like all muddy and nasty and
well,
and yucky.
never mind. No, I think
he's eating them now.
I think each tries to eat one. I pick him up like, nope, and I just give him a fresh one.
And yeah, you guys make your way back to the bridge. And it is well past like the dead of night now. It's like it's gonna be sunrise soon. It's so late. You're feeling very tired.
As we're walking back to town, I look back to Flint and I'm like, by the way, my name is Lise. I know that we have like code names for things, and I kind of was rolling with that, but I realized it maybe wasn't super necessary. But yeah, I'm Lise.
Oh, well, howdy. I'm Flint West Plain. Strange that we're doing this again.
No, you don't have to do it. I felt weird that no. I realized that the code names were for when we were on No Man's Land, and I just kept doing it.
He says, "All right, well, the pleasure meeting you, Lise."
Yeah. Anyway, we should go check on the prisoner.
Give me a give me a Constitution check.
Uh-oh. So on my D&D Beyond.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's because I have proficiency. Because on my D&D Beyond, there's the like modifiers at the top, but then there's the little box that says saving throws, and those numbers are different because I guess I have proficiency. So I feel like I maybe haven't been accurately.
This I'm pretty sure is a check.
Yeah, so it's not a saving throw, but yeah, I think I just needed to say that out loud to myself because I think I've been doing saving throws wrong. But anyway, Constitution, 17.
Okay, so you have.
Wait. It's +1 to save. So okay, never mind. 17.
Okay, yeah. So you have narrowly avoided taking on a point of exhaustion.
Oh, thank
These
God.
checks will get more and more difficult the longer you go without sleep.
I have to go to bed soon, but we should check on the prisoner just before we go to bed. I feel like he's maybe lost a few teeth for some reason. I just have that feeling.
Yeah, you make your way over to the holding area that they set up for the temporary holding area for criminals until like actual authorities can show up.
Yeah.
And you see as Flint comes up, you see Ruth come out of the room, and like she's like got like blood on her. like specks of blood on her face.
Ruth, what have you done?
And she says, howdy Flint, how you doing?
I told you shouldn't have left him with Ruth.
He says, oh god damn it, Ruth, did you really?
Did you kill him? Is he dead?
She says, oh no, hang on, he's not dead, he's just not got a full head of teeth anymore.
Oh my god, I told you, I felt the teeth leave, I knew it.
And Flint enters the room, and there is a bloody, battered tail on the floor, just moaning in pain, going, oh. Clearly his jaw is broken, he cannot speak. And he says, God damn it, Ruth, I told you not to hurt the guy. I told you not to hurt him. She says, I didn't hurt him that bad. I just gave him a little bit of payback. I just gave some interest.
I mean, yeah, I guess you can't say that he didn't deserve it, but...
He says, I guess, you know what? It's been a long day, Ruth. Frankly, I can't bring myself to be upset at you about this. Just don't let it happen again. I swear to God, Ruth. We need him alive for trial.
Please make sure the lock on his jail cell is still fine. I really don't want him escaping.
It is blasted, but he is bloodied and battered.
Do you have another lock or what?
Says, nah, I don't think we do. I don't know.
We could get some chains and just tie the doors together.
He says, we don't got no chains.
Well, what the fuck kind of jail is this?
Says, well, it's not a jail. It's a couple wrought iron bars nailed to the ground and a lock. It was kind of put together haphazardly.
Whatever. As long as it keeps him in there, I guess it's fine. As long as somebody's watching him.
He says, all right, Ruth, I gotta hit the hay. Tell me you won't rough him up more. She says, I won't kill him. I won't kill him. He will not die. He'll be alive. I promise.
You know, he can also die from infection, Ruth.
Says, no, come on now. That's not gonna happen. He'll be fine. Pick himself up by his bootstraps. That's what he tells us, right?
I have to go now. I don't think you're going to like my interjection.
You guys, oh, that's really loud. Did not mean to hit that.
I want to stop by the postal office on the way back to the saloon just to see if I got any mail back.
Sure. You did get one letter back from Merlin, and it says, all right, it basically just says like, all right, hold him there. We'll be there as soon as possible. We're leaving now.
Okay. Cool. Good. All right, Cassandra, I'm going to pass out for a good long time now. Let's go to bed.
Okay.
You both look so hurt. Will we please go to sleep?
Okay. You guys, head to sleep. And you wake up the next morning. I think if you go to sleep and sleep a good 8 hours, you're gonna wake up like well past noon.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Actually, when you wake up, you hear a big commotion outside.
Ooh, I walk outside.
You hear
I wake
a lot
up
of
Cassandra. I'm like, I think they're taking him away. Let's go. Let's go.
you hear a lot of talking, and you make your way out into the street, and sure enough, you see like a lot of townspeople gathered. There are multiple bright red wagons moving into town, being escorted by a large number of royal guards from Heaven's Cradle in tow, like easily 50 people here. There's fully a crowd gathered in the front of town waiting to see this. This is not a common occurrence.
Yeah, I guess I'll go up and see who came.
You approach the one toward the front, and like the royal guards kind of like indicate that you can't get too close. Out steps an absolutely massive dwarf man. Dwarves are rarely above even like 5 feet tall. This guy is easily 5'6". He is built like a brick shit house, giant arms. He's so weirdly for dwarves, he doesn't have like a huge beard. He's got some scruff, but like he's kind of way more cleanly shaven than most dwarves. And he's got like a buzz cut, and he steps out, behind him steps a human person who is like just about his same height, but nowhere near as just absolutely thick as this absolute unit of a man. And he says, "Hello, can anyone in town here point us to Dale Dorner? Dale Dorner."
Yeah, hello. I'm Phoenix. I'm the one who... Well, I helped him. I helped the militia here capture the awful shithole of a man. I'm friends with Merlin. He's right this way. And maybe just don't look too closely at him. But he's right down here.
Don't look at his wounds.
He had an unfortunate accident. He tripped and fell. Anyway, he's over here.
Okay.
He's a danger to himself. I think you need to tie him up. But that's, yeah.
So, yeah. He
oh,
says,
wait.
Phoenix,
Hold on. While I was taking my long rest, I inspected the hat. You have to, before any of this happens, you have to tell me about the hat.
Yes. Give me 1 second.
Everything else is on pause. I want to know about the hat.
Yes. So, oh gosh, I have to find where I put the stat. I can't copy paste them to you. I remember what they are though.
Okay.
I'll just have to... Actually, wait. Maybe they're over here. Oh, God. It's been a while. I have them in my file somewhere. Basically, you determined that this... Yeah, I can't find it. You determined that this hat, once per day, will allow you to cast... Let me make sure that the... Yeah. Will let you cast the spell Enlarge Reduce.
Only on it, or just in general?
On anything. However, the hat itself can also cast Enlarge Reduce on itself at will.
So the hat has a mind of its own?
Well, no. You can do that at will. At any time.
Oh.
You can tell the hat to grow or shrink
So
anytime.
he was doing it. Whenever it changed size, it was him doing it. And then when I asked him why, he was like, I don't know what you're talking about. Before I went to bed last night, I punched him in the face again.
Okay.
Absolutely ridiculous.
But however, something else cool that this lets you do is this will let you summon a spectral steed once per day.
What?
The hat can summon a white spectral steed.
Cassandra, I have a horse. Is it a horse, or can it be anything that looks like a steed?
This is specifically it's a white spectral steed because it's Dale Dorner's steed.
Damn, I wish it was a unicorn. Cassandra, I got a spectral horse. I don't have to steal the one I took from Heaven's Cradle.
Oh, you're gonna steal it?
Well, remember I told you I was gonna steal it?
Gotcha. Okay.
It's okay. Well, I'm not gonna steal it anymore. Now I have a cooler horse. Anyway, do I have to be wearing the hat?
It just has to be on your person.
Cool, because that's a dumb fucking hat.
And because it can cast enlarge reduce, you can very easily reduce it to like a very small size and like keep it in a pocket or something.
That's so funny. Yeah, I definitely do that. I keep as little. It's a little keychain.
Yeah, it's like attached to your belt loop.
It's like a car key. I like press the top hat down and the steed appears.
Wait, hang on. Lux just said put it on Foxbud.
Oh my god. Okay, I fashion it into a little. I like attach it to the little bandana around his neck. So he's got the little bandana and the little like hanging like a pendant. Okay. Oh wait. Did they mean like he's wearing it like a top hat? Because that's funny too.
What do you mean?
Like, did Lux mean?
I think Lux meant like put it on his head.
Oh, I don't know that it would stay on his head because
Use a clothespin.
He wouldn't a clothespin on his fur. No, yeah. I'm sorry. I don't want to hurt his little ears. I'm just gonna attach it to his bandana.
Okay.
He can. Wait, but can I still use it if Foxbud has it?
Can you what?
Can I still use it if Foxbud has it?
You'll need to have it in your inventory to actively use it.
No, I'll keep it. Sorry, Foxbud.
If you have Foxbud in your bag,
in my I thought
technically it's in your inventory. He's also in your inventory.
That's really funny. No, I'm not gonna do that.
You let him sit in your bag with his little cowboy hat.
Okay, he's in the bag for now with the cowboy hat, but
okay.
the arrangement will change later.
Okay.
Anyway, sorry,
you take it off him.
That was really important.
Or maybe we can teach Foxbud to use items.
Okay. Anyway, sorry. That was just really important that I learned that information. This man is a fucking... Oh my god. I feel like learning that just makes her even more pissed off. So now she's like, this man is a horrible monster and he fucking sucks and he's a liar and he lies about magic and he lied about his hat.
Good.
Pay no attention to the my fist shaped bruise he has.
The next force of wrath is gonna be from Lise, not Ruth.
No. Okay, anyway, fast forward back to what we were doing. Yeah, he's down here. He's in this jail cell. He he's a harm. He's a danger to himself, so he's all hurt. But
He's a danger to himself.
yeah, he fell over a bunch of times and on his face. So
Go ahead and make a deception check.
can Foxfoot give me advantage?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, that's a 22.
Okay, yeah. As you're walking up to the holding area, you're telling all this to this man, this captain of the guard, this giant dwarf man.
Yeah.
He says, well, "That seems. How the hell did he do that?"
He really didn't like being detained, so he just hit himself in the face on the floor and against the wall and stuff.
Not only is he a war criminal, he's a little dumb, huh? I kind of feel ashamed we haven't caught him until now.
Don't even worry about it. It's a lot. He's a liar, and no.
Well, it sounds like it was easy to get him then, at least.
Well,
it sounds like he may have defeated himself.
you're right. Yeah, you're so right. Oh, who are you, by the way? Sorry, I didn't catch your name.
He says, "Oh, right, I'm Captain Stoneman. I'm captain of the Royal Guard. And, this here's Oliver. Sergeant Oliver Hart."
Nice to meet you. I'm Phoenix.
And, Oliver says, "Hi.
Hello.
So we hear you have, a wanted war criminal? Dale?"
Yeah, caught him. You're welcome.
You guys make your way into the holding area, and you see Ruth asleep in her chair.
I punch her in the head. I straight up punch her in the head.
Make an attack roll.
I punch her in the head.
Make an attack roll.
Can Foxbird give me advantage?
I don't know that you can get advantage from having allies nearby. I think.
Well, can he give me the help action?
I can say. I'll say Cass will give you the help action.
Well, wait. No, is she on the floor? Is she prone?
She's like asleep in her chair that was watching his cell.
So it's a surprise attack. Nat 20.
Okay, roll damage.
I punch this bitch in the fucking face.
Roll damage.
It's.
Oh wait, actually no. If it's an unarmed, oh my god! Wait, you have -1 to strength, don't you?
Yeah, so it doesn't do any damage, but it hit. So wait,
an unarmed strike.
What do I do? Wait! No! Wait!
No! This is too funny.
I drink the potion of the hill giant.
No. You did not specify that. You punched her in the back of the head, and it's literally so light and gentle. It barely rocks her head forward and she doesn't wake up. And everyone in the room is just like awkwardly looking at you like, whoa.
Wait. But it was a nat 20.
Yeah, that does double damage. 0 is still.
Can it at least do 1 damage? No. Because it was a 20.
That is literally not how this works. So for
this
chat,
is dumb.
I know this was not very clear what we were just talking about. Unarmed strikes just do your strength modifier and damage. However, Lise has a -1 to strength, so it just does nothing.
This is homophobia.
Lise is so weak that she punched Ruth in the back of the head. It does nothing. Her head kind of lolls forward. And
Can I grab her by the hair and fucking smash her head into the wall? I don't know.
I think Cass
To do some kind of bludgeoning damage.
I think Cass like speaks up and is like, "Do you want me to like punch her too?"
Cassandra, punch her!
So that
Cassandra, punch her as hard as you can!
so that it kind of looks better. That looks bad.
Cassandra, punch her in the head. She's like crying.
I think
I'm gonna make an attack roll for Cassandra.
She's crying, and then like I think both Stoneman and Hart are both sitting there like I feel like we're watching something we're not supposed to see.
Cassandra got a 16.
Okay.
She hits her. She punches her in the head for 3 damage.
Oh my god, that's so fucking funny.
Okay. Well,
Okay, she does 3
Cass
damage.
punches her in the head. Yeah.
So here's a funny thing. Ruth is a commoner. Commoners only have 4 HP. So after that gentle tap, Cass then punches her in the back of the head, and she flies forward and is like knocked out. She's hit so hard.
God damn it. Wake up! We'll never know what happened to him.
So you gently pushed her head forward, and then fucking Cass clocks her across the room, and she's out cold on the floor.
Cassandra, you're too strong. God damn it.
She says, sorry, you said to do it, and I think Captain Stoneman speaks up.
Where
says,
did he go?
"My God, why are we assaulted this poor girl? She seems innocent."
She was watching the prisoner and she's asleep and now he's gone.
And yes, the jail cell is fully open, and there is no Dale Dorner inside.
Oh my God.
And Stoneman says, "Now, is the prisoner here? I don't understand what's going on."
No, he was here and this dumb fucking hillbilly woman fell asleep and now he's escaped. Hence why I tried to punch her in the head.
He says, "All right, please don't harass any more civilians. That's not legal."
She's not a civilian.
She is absolutely a civilian.
I'm not gonna argue with you about this. She deserves it.
And Oliver speaks up and says, "So, does that mean you guys don't have him?"
Okay, can we look around the town? I mean, how far could he have gotten? Can I investigate? He was bleeding pretty heavily. Is there a blood trail somewhere?
You do see a blood trail outside of the building, but it kind of quickly dissipates into the sand of Dustport.
Which direction was it heading?
It was heading sort of southeast, mostly east.
Well, I've done all I could, but
Stoneman speaks up and says, "All right, well, I think in that case, Hart, go ahead and grab a few guards, and we're gonna see about tracking this guy down."
yeah, you guys have fun with that. I'm done with him.
So do you head out?
Well, where's Flint? Shouldn't he be here?
Flint also went to his house. He turned in for the night. You haven't seen him yet.
But he hasn't shown up. Okay, I'm gonna go find the leader of the militia and let him know that Ruth is a dumb bitch and now Dale has escaped. Good luck in your search.
Cool. you head out into town, and the commotion is still going on out here. And as you make your way back toward his house, you actually see a familiar face coming out of a different one of the wagons. You see Merlin Stillwater making his way down a ramp off of one of the wagons.
Oh, Merlin. I guess I'll go over to him.
He says, "Oh, a sight for sore eyes. How are you doing, Phoenix?"
Terrible.
Oh,
The prisoner escaped because some dumb fucking woman fell asleep while she was supposed to be watching him, and now he's gone.
He says, "Well, we have quite a sizable part of the royal guard here at this point. I'm sure we can track him down. I mean,
Yeah, I really hope you find him. He had like a broken jaw and 2 black eyes and maybe some internal bleeding, so I really don't know how far he could have gotten."
he says, though, there's perhaps how much do you know about Dale Dorner?"
Well, I know all of what I read in the papers I sent you, and I know that he had a magic hat that he lied about, and I will never forgive him for that. Why? What else did you find out? Were you able to
Says,
acquire
well,
those papers?
I requested every record we had before we headed out, and it turns out, yes, Dale Dorner is a wanted war criminal. He likely came here to assume a different identity after what happened.
Right.
But it turns out, if he's fleeing, I might have a decent idea of where he may be going.
Where's he going? I'll fucking find. I'll fucking track him down myself. Where's he going?
My guess would be that he is likely making his way back to Orin.
Oh, uh-oh. Well, we better catch him before he gets there, because that's...
It turns out, on top of being a massive real estate tycoon, he had an R&D department in Orin investigating new modes of transportation. Orin, after all, is the technology capital of the world.
Oh no. Can he, request asylum from Orin if he gets across the border?
Well, we certainly can't go into Orin to get him.
Oh shit. We better fucking find him. I mean, I could probably go into Orin to find him.
Says, yes, well, I believe you've done plenty, that more than we would ever expect from a civilian, dear. And says,
I took much pleasure in his capture.
And kind of looks over his shoulder to make sure no one's listening to you guys, and says, and I assume you handled any business that our mutual friend gave you.
Oh, yeah. Big news on that front, but I don't know if you want to hear about it, or if here is the right place to talk about it, or if you even should. Yeah, I don't know.
He says,
but yes, no.
He says, not information for me, just curious.
Perfect.
And,
Taken care of.
Says, that's fantastic news. Well, I suppose in that case, I'm sure Stoneman is going to have his men canvass the area.
When that woman wakes up, will you punch her in the head for me again? You look maybe stronger than me, but maybe less strong than my girlfriend. I feel like you could do medium damage and maybe not knock her out.
He says, well, unfortunately, I work for the crown, so I try not to assault civilians.
That is really unfortunate. Okay.
And he says, well, the three of us, myself, the captain, and the sergeant, are all needed back in Orin, not Orin, why'd I say Orin? In Heaven's Cradle.
Heaven's Cradle.
Within the next few days, so if you would like, you're welcome to ride back with us.
Sure, yeah, I could stick around and help search for him for a bit, and then ride back with you.
We will likely not stay for that.
Oh.
Stoneman
Oh,
and his men will.
guards will stay. And
Stoneman will have, yes, the guard handle that.
Okay. I don't think you're going to find him. I feel like I'm gonna come across him later in life and get another
Unfortunately,
chance to
while he is a war criminal, that's very important to find him. We are also dealing with potential matters of war, so we aren't back in.
Right. Yeah, I was actually going to ask you if you were allowed to tell me about that. What's going on? We saw the Orin people come into Heaven's Cradle, and when I docked my boat in Shantytown, they were there as well. Is there war going on, or are you allowed to tell me about that?
He says, well, for the most part, I have to keep secrecy, but I will
Sure.
say tensions are very high. And
Yeah, I
we're doing
figured.
everything in our power to stave off war.
Yeah, I figured. Okay. Well, I mean, I also have my own stuff going on, but I guess if you need help, like, I'm pretty helpful. I'm a really good investigator, so...
He says, well, you know, you don't necessarily have to give your life to a war for a nation that isn't yours, you know.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, no, I wasn't really... I didn't mean help like I'm going to enlist in the army, because, like, ugh, I wouldn't... Like, no offense to anybody in the army, but, like, oof. But I just meant, like, any secrets, like, missions you need, like finding Dale Dorner and Orin. Anyway, just a thought.
Says, well, I'll keep that in mind. And as you guys are talking, Flint, you see actually come out of his house, and he sees this big commotion going on too.
Flint! I have terrible
What the hell's
news!
going on out here?
He escaped! He escaped, and I punched Ruth, and it didn't work, so Cassandra punched Ruth, and now she's knocked out cold, but she was asleep on the job, and he escaped! Don't let her be a cattle lad. You should put her in jail.
He says, now hang on, what? You mean to tell... How the hell did he leave? He was busted to all shit.
I don't know. Maybe he was only pretending to be as hurt as he was.
Says, all right, I need to go talk to the captain. And,
Yeah, he's over there.
And, yeah, makes his way over to the holding area where Captain Stoneman is speaking with a bunch of the Royal Guard.
Man, this sucks. What a horrible thing to wake up to. God damn it. I went to sleep last night feeling so accomplished, and now I just feel like shit.
Well, you certainly came here and accomplished what you meant to accomplish.
I know, but the one thing that I was so happy happened, it was taken from me.
Okay, well.
God, this bitch. I'll
Coulda
find
killed
him. I should have. I'm glad Ruth beat the shit out of him.
I'm not saying you couldn't have. And,
no.
you know, chat didn't exactly help you.
Okay, whatever. What do I do now? I guess let's...
It's up to you.
When are you leaving? When are we going?
It says, oh, well, certainly before this evening. It's probably sometime in the next few hours.
Okay, well, while I'm here, I will attempt to, I guess, just look around the town really quick, see if I can't get any more clues as to where he went. And if not, then I guess I'll just say my goodbyes and we will go.
Okay. You search around town and you find not a whole lot. You do find that someone has been in Duke Dimidus or Dale Dorner's house since last night and was clearly rummaging around in it. And has since left, and the Timid dudes are kind of like not working today. They don't really seem to know what they're supposed to be doing now that their boss is a war criminal.
Yeah, I think you guys should go. I think that there is no more work for you here. I think that you should return to from whence you came.
And yeah, other than that, it's just a whole lot of commotion while most of the searching is being done by the town guard as they canvass the area and knock on doors and try to make sure no one is housing Dale Dorner.
Yeah. Has Ruth woken up yet, or is she still out cold?
Yeah, she's woken up and she's feeling like shit. She's like her got like a splitting headache.
You dumb, stupid. Oh my god. Ruth, I was just starting to warm up to you. And then you go and let him escape. What happened?
I don't remember falling asleep. Last thing I remember, I was telling him how I'm gonna give him another blast of the boomstick, and then I don't know. Next, I don't remember what happened next. I was asleep.
Do you think someone knocked you out, or do you think that you fell asleep?
I don't think I fell asleep. I wouldn't. I would never do that.
I don't know if I believe you, but I would like to believe that somebody knocked you out and like took him.
I'm not joking. It was like night and day. 1 second, I'm looking at that sorry son of a bitch, and the next second, I don't know. He's a witch. I tell you, he's a witch.
Okay, I'm maybe sorry for having Cassandra punch you in the head, but maybe not because you still let him escape.
Wait,
but
you did that? It wasn't. What the hell?
Well,
I thought Dale punched me in the back of the head.
he might have. Before he left, he definitely could have. I don't know.
1 second I was awake, and the next second I was out. Did you punch me in the back of the head?
No, well, I did, but you were already sleeping, so that wasn't me. Also, it didn't do anything, because I am not strong.
That's so funny that your unarmed attack does 0 damage.
I need to start working out.
Oh. Yeah, I'm pretty sure
All right.
by default just does 1 plus your strength modifier. And so 1 plus -1.
Okay, well, anyway, I'm gonna go now, and I truly hope I never see you again.
Says,
I'm gonna get him. I swear to God, I'll find that wicked
Yeah.
bitch.
You definitely aid the search, Ruth, and if you see him, you aim for the back of his head and you shoot.
and yeah, she runs out of the room with her boomstick and firing it toward the air.
That woman definitely has a concussion. I think that
Yeah, she runs out and immediately runs into the side of a building and falls over.
Who put that wall there?
Okay, I think we have to go before this gets worse. Okay, yeah, I guess I just say my goodbyes to like Flint and everyone.
Yeah, cool. So yeah, as you make your way back toward the front of the town and get set up on the wagon, pack all your stuff up. Flint, Spur, Jackie, and Buck all meet you by the wagon, and Flint says, "Well, can't say it was the solution I was hoping you'd find for me, but I'm glad that we found my sister."
Yeah, I'm very glad that we could help on that front. I guess I'm sorry about everything else that happened.
He says, well, just know that you'll always have friends here in Dustport.
Yeah. I don't know that I'll ever need to come back here, but if I do, I'll stop in, you know? Or maybe just, like, be careful, you know? I think there's definitely, like, a war brewing. So, I don't know how that would affect Dustport. But just look out for that, I guess.
Spur speaks up and says, well, if you need a place to hide at any point, you know, we're more than happy to hide you.
That's very sweet. I'm not really one to hide, though. I mostly run headfirst into danger while I was whirling fire vortex.
Jack speaks up and says, yeah, did you not, like, hear what happened last night in the forest? Like, I think subtlety is, like, the last thing that Phoenix has.
Yeah, yeah.
And
That's what happens when you can control fire.
finally Buck in his little Daisy Dukes and his leather vest with no shirt strikes another JoJo pose and and says,
And if you ever need a model, I've been looking for work. You come back here and I'll model for just about anything.
Why would I need a model?
I don't know, anything you could possibly need it for, bro.
I'm never coming back here. Okay, goodbye.
He strikes another pose, popping his booty out, and does like a peace sign at you.
Yeah. That image is scarred into my brain forever now. Okay. Be safe. Goodbye.
Yeah, with that, you guys begin heading out. And you are in a wagon with Merlin the rest of the way. This is more of a not civilian, but like slightly more like less military based wagon.
Right.
Like Merlin is by no means like part of the actual guard itself. He's just a court wizard.
Yeah, this is the carriage for magic people.
He actually like hands you like some like moist towelettes, and he's like, "You need to towel off after being here. You look rather filthy." Don't
my
take
God.
offense.
No, I take it, and I'm like wiping my hands. That place was so full of dirt and dust. Like, I get it's called dust port, but oh my God. Just like scrubbing my face with it.
Good. Yeah, he chuckles, and you guys basically spend the next 2 days or so heading back to Heaven's Cradle. Is there anything that you would like to do until then, or do you want to just snap back to Heaven's Cradle?
I don't know. I already inspected the hat. I don't remember if there was anything else I wanted to do. I mean, we're just in a carriage, so.
Yep.
No.
Any conversations you're looking to have? I just don't want to cut you off, is the thing.
I mean, I'm sure they talk about stuff. I just don't.
Okay. Yeah. In the meantime, while you guys are traveling back, I think Bedlam appears in the cart with you.
No.
And he's sitting next to you in the wagon, and he says, "Please.
Oh my God.
Lease.
What the fuck do you want?
He's bouncing in his seat like,
Lease. Oh my goodness, good news.
I don't have the time. What
Fantastic news! Wonderful news! World-shattering news!
What, did you make a new little friend for you to play with?
He says,
Oh, no. Violet Smile are perfect for that.
and you hear like explosions in the background. If you looked outside of the cart, you would see Violent Smile like in a battle to the death. And he says,
Pay no attention to them. They're just having some fun, blowing off some steam.
Oh, right. What the fuck do you want?
explosions, like a mushroom cloud in the background as they're fighting.
Oh my God. What the fuck?
He says,
Good, fantastic news, Lise. Big things are happening in Heaven's Cradle.
Oh God, what big things?
We're heading right to a big party.
Party? What kind of party?
And then as you ask that, he zips up his lips, like literally a zipper appears, and he closes his lips, and he says,
I cannot tell you too much. I don't want to ruin the surprise.
Then why are you here? You couldn't have just let it be a surprise?
And he unzips his mouth again, and he says,
Because a I'm just so excited, Lise. We're almost there. We're going to be back in Heaven's Cradle, and we're going to be part of the party together. We're going to experience it together.
Have you never been to a party and that's why you're so excited?
Oh no, but I love parties. I always love attending parties, and it might come as a surprise to you, but the chaotic plane doesn't get a whole lot of parties. We don't exactly have a whole lot of people in the chaotic plane. It's kind of hard to have parties since things are so chaotic.
I mean, okay. When was the last time you were at a party?
Oh, let's see here. Well, okay. When was the last time someone that what are you asking? When was the last time I experienced a party through someone like you?
Sure.
He pulls back his sleeve and he has like a shitload of wristwatches just like all up his arm. And then he pulls back that sleeve of wristwatches and there's more wristwatches underneath and he keeps doing that, revealing more and more wristwatches. And he says,
Oh dear! I believe I've lost track! I don't remember when the last time I was at a party was, dear.
Well, I guess this is a big occasion for you.
Oh, it's so exciting, Lise!
Okay. I'm getting less excited for this party the
What?
more you're
Why?
talking about.
It's so exciting! It's going to be fantastic!
Okay. Cool.
yeah.
What kind of... Can you tell me anything about the party? Or
No, I want you to be surprised. I got a little bit spoiled, but you are going to be surprised. Trust me.
Okay. All right. Then maybe shut up and go away so I can be surprised.
and he's bouncing so much in his seat that he bounces out of his seat and he's bouncing on his butt around the wagon and then he bounces out of the wagon and bounces down the road.
Merlin, do you know anything about a sort of party that's going on in Heaven's Cradle?
Says, party. Oh, I wasn't, yeah, have you been to Heaven's Cradle before?
Have I been?
But other than, I mean, like, have you been here a while is what I'm getting at.
No.
Interesting. So you might not know. We have the yearly harvest festival coming up.
Ooh.
The whole
What's
town
that?
gets into it.
What's a harvest festival?
Yeah, I
What you
suppose
harvesting?
Lise would have never experienced the seasons.
No, I feel like Rune was just like a little bit cold all year round.
Yeah, Rune is sealed behind the mists and doesn't experience weather the same way the rest of the world does. They don't experience the 4 seasons. They just kind of have one steady kind of like slightly cold but kind of like refreshing spring all year round.
What are you harvesting?
Says,
Why is the festival
This
dedicated
is
to it?
This is to celebrate the end of the harvest season.
The what?
The harvest season. Do you not know what the harvest season is?
You have a season for harvesting things?
Cass speaks up and says, I mean, yeah, you can't grow things in winter.
You can't? What's winter?
Things get really cold. Temperatures drop. It snows.
Okay. Weird.
Lise probably hasn't seen snow. Does she know what snow is?
No, I don't think so.
She says, I mean,
She's
you do know
like,
what
yeah.
snow is, right?
Snow.
Little white flakes falling out of the sky.
What? Oh my god, that sounds horrible. Why are they
It's like-
doing that?
It's like rain, but cold.
Rain? Well, she knows what rain is. Well, rain's always cold.
Well, yes, but cold. It's like ice, like the water's frozen.
Oh my god, ice just falls from the sky? How does no one get hurt?
I think the rest of this trip is just spent explaining the very concept of seasons to Lise. She spends the next 2 days of her life studying and understanding how seasons work.
That's so weird. Why don't you just have one eternal season where the harvest is great and it's like a nice temperature outside? What is the purpose of snow? And
Because that's not possible. We don't control the weather.
what? Why? You guys should work on that.
You guys should work on sealing the entire world behind the mists.
It worked out for me for 23 years.
Yeah, and as you pull in to Heaven's Cradle, sure enough, there is quite a bit different about this place. You notice like all kinds of black and orange decorations all over town. You see like scarecrow decorations all over, little ghost decorations, like like people are going all out and decorating their homes and storefronts for the Harvest Festival.
Oh, that's weird, but kind of cute, I guess.
And Cass says, "Oh, I'll have to take you to the festival. You're gonna love it."
Okay, if you think
kids,
so.
It's a shame you didn't grow up here as a kid. I mean, you probably never trick or treated, did you?
I never did what? Well,
Yeah,
I used to pull pranks, and that's kind of tricking. But what is treating? I've never been in a war. I've never had to treat with somebody.
You know, you go to someone's house, they tell them to give you treats, and if they don't, you pull a prank on their house.
What? you go to different people's homes and demand candy, and if
Yeah,
they
you
don't
say
get
trick or treat.
and if they don't give it to you, you what, destroy their property or what?
Well, okay, we don't destroy their property. You know, you
kind of pranks
TP
do
their
you
house
play
or
on?
something.
What?
Toilet paper.
I imagine Ciel and Rune just had magic bidets.
She has to explain the concept of wiping your butt now.
Oh my god, this is horrible!
Yeah, so you arrive back in town, and Merlin says, "Well, I would love to spend some more time together and regale you with stories of my youth during the Harvest Festival, but unfortunately, I have quite a bit of business to attend to, and I need to get back to the castle."
Yeah, that's fine. Thanks for all your help. Tell the queen. No, don't tell the queen anything. Have a nice day.
They say, "Yeah, don't worry. Mum's the word," and taps his nose and heads out and
Cool.
rolls up to the castle.
All right, Cassandra, take me to pillage candy from strangers, I suppose.
Says, "Well, you don't do it during the day, first of all, and
What?
Yeah, you have
Why
to
is
do it
it
at night."
why is it such a secretive activity?
She laughs, says, "It's not secretive. It's more fun to do at night."
Interesting. All right. I suppose I shall follow your lead.
Yeah, and she says, "Yeah, so the Harvest Festival doesn't really pick up until night, so we should probably take care of anything else that we gotta, take care of."
Yeah, let's go give this evil artifact that we got and give it to Artemis. Maybe fill him in on everything that's happened.
Okay. Sure. You head up over to Artemis's artifacts, and you head in, and sure enough, you see Zachary working the register, and you see Artemis helping a random customer answering questions about something, and he sees you come in and says, "Oh, Lise, hello! I'll be with you in just one moment."
Sure, for sure. I wave at Zachary. I'm like, "Hello, thank you for the suit. It was pretty helpful, actually."
Yeah, he says,
Yeah, it sounded like you had quite a bit of unexpected variables pop up over there.
Yeah, you really don't know the half of it. I have some very interesting things to share.
and Artemis walks up and says, "All right, so what do you need, Lise? I hear quite a bit went down in Dustport.
I think we should go talk. I think we should go talk in your back room.
Oh yeah, he's like guiding you to the back room right now.
Okay, so I have so many things to tell you, and I guess I just tell him like pretty much everything that happened. Cut to, and I knew I was right about the hat, and that's just another reason he's a fucking liar.
So you explained everything then.
Yeah.
Okay. He says, "Oh, yeah, that's a very magical hat. I don't know why he lied about that."
I know. God.
I mean, he was probably trying to not draw attention to himself, but that's strange that he kept doing that.
I know! You would think that a man who doesn't want attention to himself would not have a hat that changes sizes?
Says, well, I'm sure that Stoneman's men will eventually track him down. I mean, he couldn't have gotten too far, right?
Well, no, don't say that. I'm afraid he might have run back to Orin.
Says, well, it sounds like you were able to find Jessie, although it sounds like she wanted to go on her own way. Well,
right.
Not the solution we were expecting, but a solution nonetheless.
A bittersweet ending, sure. But yeah, about the phoenix feather.
Says, right. Actually, here, you go first, and I have some findings to let you in on.
Oh, okay. Perfect. So I guess there's more than one, which makes sense. A phoenix most likely has more than one feather. Why this phoenix is missing a few of his feathers, I don't know. I mean, I suppose birds shed feathers. I don't really know how that works. I found it. I am assuming the Inquisition still has the other one. There could be more. Which, if so.
He says, well, do you mind? Here, hand it over here, and I'm gonna step over here with me. And he guides you to a little branch room off of the back room. And it's this, like, massive, like, door that's kind of toward the back, and it's, like, sealed shut with, like, it's like a giant wrought iron door, and it's got, like, one of those, like, twisting, like, lock things on the front, and he says, I'm going to, if you don't mind, I'm going to be I'm going to want to inspect that in here.
All right, just be careful, because they said it was very evil. I'm not really sure if it's evil, but it's very powerful.
He unlocks the door, and as the door opens, you see, like, this, like, weird, like, wiggly film of, like going through the door, like, everything past that point is, like, ethereal. It doesn't quite, like, look like it's in this, like, on this plane. And he steps inside.
Do you want me to come, or?
He gestures.
Okay. I follow him in there.
You step in, and, like, as that, like, waviness passes over you, like, it's a little disorienting. Like, you feel, like, lightheaded for a second. When you're in there, he explains, this is sort of my little test chamber. It's kind of separated off from the rest of, our plane. So, if something goes wrong in here, it at least can't do anything wrong out there. It's a little pocket dimension.
Well, that's pretty handy.
He sets the arcane phylactery on the table, and says, I went ahead and put together a separate one for you so that, you're not down one, and hands you a separate phylactery.
Thanks.
And says, I'll probably look into this more at a later date. Me and Zachary were actually gonna, and he, like, rubs the back of his neck, and he says, we were gonna go to the Harvest Festival together.
That's so cute. I just learned what a Harvest Festival was, and I'm very intrigued.
Says, right, so, I need to tell you about what I found.
Yes, what have you learned?
Says, okay, so information has been difficult to acquire, to say the least. I contacted basically all of my contacts across Damaris, and have been doing everything I can to try and track down specifics. something I can tell you for sure is that within the past few days, strange things have been happening all across Caliban.
Mm-hmm.
I think having gotten this feather here, this is likely not the same feather, right? You said it's been there a while?
Yes, yeah.
There's likely a lot of these out there.
Oh, God.
And for some reason, they're acting up lately.
Oh, God. Why?
I haven't quite gotten down specifics just yet. Unfortunately, no leads just yet on the Inquisition. It's been difficult in the past to get a hold of them, and I'm still searching.
Sure.
He says, one other tidbit of information that I don't even know if I could count it as information. It's more of rumors than anything, but there is a fabled order that served a phoenix of old. Now, I don't know for sure that that's real, because between you and me, no one has ever seen a phoenix ever. But there are rumors on people's lips about this. I haven't been able to verify, I haven't been able to track down specifics, but somewhere out there in the world, it's said that there are an order that follow this phoenix.
So about that.
Yeah?
I guess I tell him about the memory that I have of my dad.
Telling you about the Order of the Sacred Phoenix?
Yeah.
He says, oh, yeah, that basically follows the description of what I've heard.
Yeah.
Legend goes that this all-powerful phoenix would have champions that would, help the downtrodden and stop the evils of this world. And, well, between you and me, I've not personally met any of those, but, who knows? Maybe they exist.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds like your dad seems to really believe in it, too, so maybe there's something to this. It's hard to say. I'm going to continue asking about.
Okay. Yeah. And it would be weird, right? If this feather made me a lot more powerful. Would that be a weird thing?
Says,
do you think it'd be a weird thing if it felt really good to be around this feather, or what?
He opens the phylactery and it hits you like a wave. You feel amazing. You feel amped up. And he says, I don't really feel anything. Do you? Do you really feel something right now?
Yeah, it feels I don't know, invigorating.
Says,
it makes my magic a lot stronger than it ever is normally.
Says, well, that might be something worth investigating.
Yeah, there's probably something to that, right?
I'll see if I can, gather a sample of this or something and see if it has any effects on other people.
Sure. Careful, but sure.
Well, absolutely. I'll just, kind of have it in the room with them and say, do you feel anything? Or, I don't know, something like that.
That's so funny.
I've never really encountered a case like this. I'm not quite sure how to tackle it just yet.
Yeah, I don't know either. This is all as new to me as it is to you.
He has basically recounted everything that he has for you. And he says, well, with that, I think your reward's going to have to be bumped up a little bit. 1,000 gold doesn't feel adequate for all that you've been through.
Oh my god, I forgot you were going to pay me.
He says, honestly, I was not expecting another feather. I thought this was going to be like a really small case.
Yeah.
He says, I feel comfortable bumping it up to 2,500.
Yeah. 2,500. Yeah, absolutely. Of course. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Elise is just like stun locked from this.
Yeah. Oh, did you, Zachary gave me some clothes. Do you need to take any of the money out of
It was a
clothes?
negligible amount. I'll just look over it.
Okay, that's very kind of you.
And as he
Do you
like, huh?
Do you have new items?
He guides you out of the room and locks the door behind you guys, and like seals it up tight. It like has like multiple like security like inputs that he needs to input before it like fully locks up.
Yeah.
And he says,
Well, unfortunately, things have been really busy lately. I've been, having to converse a lot with the Royal Guard, and oh boy, I don't know how much I'm allowed to disclose to you. I've kind of have privileged information being the local artificer in town, but yeah,
Well, I
it's
know
not
those-
looking great.
Well, I know there's probably a war coming, right? Like, that's probably...
Kinda, yeah. They're requisitioning some supplies for things, so
Oof.
I've been really caught up with that.
That's fine.
So well, you're welcome to anything we do have in the shop, for sure.
Let me look at the thing again. I still
Sure.
have it. I can pull it up.
and I'll pull it up over here while I'm at it.
I just forgot. Okay.
The fourth wall artifacts.
There was one that I really wanted that I was like, I'm gonna wait, but I don't remember what it was. I got this.
Oh, speaking of which, by the way, the Flintstones chewable multivitamin, it works similar to like a potion. So like it
I have to
lasts
take it.
forever, but you do
Oh.
have to like choose someone to consume it
Oh.
to gain its effects. So like if you go down in combat, it doesn't just you can't just be like I use the vitamin because you're unconscious, you're unable to use vitamins.
Oh,
or
so if I
items.
if I eat it now, it'll
You will have
last-
its effects until you use them. You don't
Okay.
ever lose them.
Okay, so I eat it.
Okay, cool. Just making sure I let you know. I don't know if I clarified that last time.
Yeah. Okay. Super eated that.
But yeah, he guides you out of the shop and back to the front of the store. He goes up to Zachary and like lets him know the cost, and he's like,
Oh, jeez. 2,500, huh? Jeez, okay. I guess that sounds fair, but jeez.
Sorry, it was a lot
Artemis,
of
you're-
work.
Artemis, you really just give this stuff away, huh?
and he retrieves the money for you.
Thank you. Would it make you feel better if I bought something?
And Artemis says,
I don't want you to feel like you're required to purchase something here. I mean, it's your money.
That's fair. Yeah, I might save it for now. Maybe I'll wait until you maybe have time to get some new items in shop.
Okay, I don't know when that'll be, but
That's
Yeah.
fine. There's other shops also, not to like, my girlfriend
wow,
used
gotta
up
go
all of
shop
her
at our
health.
competitors, huh, jerk?
Well, you don't sell potions, do you? My girlfriend used up all her health potions, and I don't want her to die.
okay.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I think we're done here.
So the Harvest Festival is in the evening. You're not going to purchase anything here?
No, I do want to go to the Crooked Cauldron really quick,
Okay.
and buy some health potions.
Okay. In that case, you head out of Artemis' artifacts and head over to the Crooked Cauldron.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. Oh, was Cassandra there for that whole thing? Like, I don't have to tell her any of that happened. She
Oh
was
yeah,
just
yeah,
there.
no. She's
Okay.
just been like tagging along.
Okay. All right, Cassandra, you ran out of all of your potions, so let's buy you some more.
Said yeah, I used that one up.
Yeah. Let's buy you 2 greater potions of healing.
Okay.
Oh, let's buy 3, because I have 2 lesser. So I'll buy a greater potion for me and 2 for her.
Okay.
So that's, what's 350 times 3?
1,050.
So that is 1. What is 913 minus 50?
What?
8 something. What is $913 minus 50? It's 8 something.
913 minus 18. What?
Minus
Sorry,
50.
minus
913 minus 50.
I was trying to like subtract 1,050 from. I was like, wait, that's more though. You can't have negative money.
Okay. You said 863?
Yes.
Okay. Math boy.
Listen, I thought you were saying 1,050. Yes, you can. It's called debt. All right, Lise, take out a loan.
Fuck you. And that's 4d4 plus 4.
Yep. That is the standard D&D health potion.
Okay. So I have one. Add 2 of those to Cass's inventory.
Okay.
Okay. And is there anything else you wanted? You know, I feel maybe we should grab at least 1 elixir of health. They're kind of expensive, but I feel like they're very useful.
Yeah. It's up to you, man.
Yeah, I'll take 1 of those.
Okay.
What's 863 minus 750?
863 minus 750?
Yes.
You're looking at 113?
Okay. Thank
Holy
you.
shit, did you spend all your money?
No, I still have 1,000 gold left.
Oh. Wait, what? You have 113. I'm confused.
Well, no, because I bought the healing potions.
What's
you said
the 863?
I had 1,863.
Oh, okay. You weren't counting that other 1,000. Okay.
No, because what's the point?
Yeah. 863 minus 750, that's 113.
Yeah, no, okay, yeah. So I still have 1,113.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. And the elixir of health does cool shit. Okay.
Yep. Cures any disease and removes blinded, deafened, paralyzed, and poisoned conditions.
Okay.
Basically makes you a healthy little boy.
Yeah.
Not just get 2,500. Yeah, but Lise then spent a shit ton of money here.
Yeah, potions are expensive, guys.
Yep. Because their effects are very useful.
Yeah.
For the cost of that mission, they could get a superior potion of healing, but to be fair, that heals 10d4 plus 20.
Yeah.
That means you could heal a maximum of fucking 60 hit points in one action.
Yeah. Anyway. Cool. Yeah. Is it nighttime yet for the Harvest Festival?
It will be soon. You guys could always just kind of oh, I meant to have Artemis bring something up. Here, let's kind of flash back a little bit. He brings up that he went ahead and hooked you guys up with a room at the Sleepy Sprite.
Aw, that's nice.
He gets a discount there because he sets up so many rooms for arbiters when they're in town.
That's kind. Okay, I guess we'll chill at the Sleepy Sprite until it's nighttime.
Okay. Cool. With that, yeah, you hang out at the Sleepy Sprite, maybe get like a meal or something. They have like a kind of like, one of those buffets at the hotel, like at all times.
Yeah.
It's a really nice place. Really, like, the Sleepy Sprite kind of has like the nicest rooms that you've been in since leaving TL and Rune. It's like,
fancy.
Lovely silk sheets and things, like everything's really nice there. And I think you like after like washing up and like getting clean and feeling good again, you maybe nod off a little bit.
Yeah, probably take a nap. Cassandra, I'm gonna take a nap before the Harvest Festival.
Yeah, you take a little nap, and we are going to have another poll.
Oh.
Boys! Chat!
What is it this time?
We're having a poll. As Lise nods off in this nice hotel, is she gonna have a dream or a nightmare? There we go. Let's start the poll now. Will Lise be having a dream or a nightmare? As she prepares for the Harvest Festival.
It's gonna suck.
Ooh, it's 50-50.
There's a light right, like...
in your eyeball? I think I can see it.
Yeah, it sucks. I just blinded myself.
We've got 2 votes. Ooh, oh, it's 50-50.
We can have a nightmare, guys. It's okay. I've only ever had good dreams. I've only ever had good dreams. A nightmare probably wouldn't kill me. Not that I want one, but I'm
even
just
Lux
saying.
voted for nightmare. Interesting.
Lux! I'm just kidding.
Lux, how could you?
I'm just kidding. If someone else dies, though, I wake up and everyone's dead.
Yeah, it's a nightmare come true.
I know. Oh my god, that would suck.
How fucked up would that be if I just like one day was like, the nightmare was real?
Yeah, that'd be fucked up.
I've just been trying to get you guys to vote nightmare this whole time.
That's fucked up.
All right. The nightmares will just be the same as a dream, but different mood. No, they are not, actually. I prepare 2 scenarios every time. Sometimes they point towards similar information, but they are not the same. All right, it's looking like we're gonna have to roll to find out.
Is it 50-50?
It's 50-50, baby.
Oh,
all right,
God.
50-50. We're rolling to find out.
Tails. Wait, that's not the same. What are you rolling?
D20, and I'm just gonna say,
above 10 is.
Yeah, above 10 is
dream.
No, below 10 and below is dream. 11 and up is nightmare.
Okay.
Oh, 13.
Oh no.
We're doing a nightmare, boys.
Oh no. I regret it already. I regret it already.
As you doze off, you're all excited to go to the harvest festival with your girlfriend, and you like you start to slip away a little bit as you fall asleep, and you're crashing waves,
Oh no.
and you haven't heard sounds like this since the last time you sailed, and it's one of those dreams where like you slowly like blend into it, so you almost don't notice that when you look like down at your hands, they don't look like your hands. They're a little bigger than you remember
Like-
them being.
Having a dream where I'm someone else. That fucking
and-
sucks. These dreams are weird.
And you're working on a ship, and you're just going about. You're you swab the deck. You clean out one of the cannons at one point, and that's when you hear it. You hear
Black sails!
as someone up in the crow's nest calls out black sails, and it's one of those dreams where you're not like fully in control of yourself. Like you're acting, but you're not the one doing it. And you look up, you see a massive ship, a huge ship. You recognize this ship.
Is it fucking Lockjaw's ship?
You recognize it as Lockjaw's ship.
That bastard.
And people are running around, scurrying, readying the cannons, trying to do everything they can to try and outrun this ship and prepare to fight if they have to. Swords are being divvied up, and a loud voice calls from behind you, someone who is operating the wheel. They cry out,
That's the shifting tempest! We can't handle her!
and right as that's said, you hear a loud bang as a cannonball crashes into the mast directly in front of you and just splinters the mast that was directly in front of you, and it falls down and conks you right on the face.
Oof.
And that is where the dream ends.
Damn.